Hey there, gorgeous gays. Version 2 here with Let's Play Final Fantasy VII Remake. Hard mode. To really embrace myself in the hard mode, I've taken the easy mode on my cosplay. I'm nowhere in the full Aerith cosplay anymore. It is too annoying to have the whole thing on for several hours. Mainly because of the wig, because the wig is stupid heavy and doesn't sit properly on my head. It's both too small for my head, so like part of my head is just ducking at the end. And the ponytail is so heavy that it wants to move positions constantly. So I'm just going to wear the jacket for the rest of this. Anyway, we're on chapter 3, and oh god, I forgot this game's at 60 now. Sorry, I'm just moving the camera and I completely forgot the game's at 60. Well, it looks like it's stuttering a little bit when I'm doing this. It looks like it's having slight stuttering when I'm doing that, so maybe it's not a perfect 60. But, you know, it's fine. Anyway, we're going to do chapter 3. Depending on how long it takes, maybe beyond that. Sorry, this is the lore playthrough.
Office still there?
People are already talking about the haunted train graveyard. Hell yeah. And it's going through the destroyed wreckage of Sector 8 before, and just realizing how much dialogue there is of just random people in the streets.
Wow, am I hungry? Guess I'll stop by one of the food stalls.
Like, even the random NPCs on the street have lip syncing.
No way! I'd kill for one right now.
God damn it. Too much effort in this game. Ridiculous amounts of effort. Hello.
What are we even doing here? No one in their right mind would go into a train graveyard.
Other people were just talking about it, but...
Talk, rumors spread, and kids get curious. You know how it is.
Speaking of which, you hear it was supposedly a ghost, not a monster, that attacked that guy this afternoon?
They must have been seeing things.
Which guy? Or is it just some random guy that did happen to be attacked? Because there is actual ghosts in the train graveyard. Shit.
Weird stuff going down. A reactor bombing, a train graveyard getting closed off.
What? The graveyard's closed?
One of the locals was attacked by some kind of monster, so the watch told people to keep out.
I completely missed this the first time we came through this. They're actually talking about the train graveyard and how shit's actually going on down there. Interesting. Also, look at the vents. Just the amount of gas that's coming out of the vents here. God. Is that Marco gas? I mean, it's orange instead of green, but still.
Thanks so much for coming with me. It's okay. Don't cry.
Oh, I mean...
I was about to say, did that dude have blue hair? But no, it's just the lighting.
Might have to hold you to that.
God. This is really... this may be the single game that I've played that has had the best NPC dialogue. One, you don't have to individually press the button to talk to all of them. You can just hear it by walking past them. And they're not a monolith. There's a lot of games, especially games in like the 360 PS3 era, where all of the dialogue of the characters as you walk past was just talking about the actions that you made. It's just like, man, I can't believe you did that thing. And most of the characters would agree with each other, or there'd be a couple people that do things. The people here aren't focused on me specifically. They're just going about their lives based on what's happening. What's happening is a result of stuff that we're doing as well. But, you know, they've got their own lives, they've got their own opinions, they've got their own thoughts of what's going on and everything. And they're all having their own different dialogues. I can just walk past it and hear people talk about what's happening. God, it's so fucking good. It's so fucking good.
Someone's having a bad day.
God, this game is great. This game is so fucking good.
So the Mako reactor's broken?
For now.
Oh, hey, it's the middle manager.
We're gonna fix it. It'll be up and running in no time.
Really? That's great!
Sure is, sweetie.
The actual middle manager. Hi, buddy. Always people just landing out.
Forever since I've eaten at one of these.
See, some people don't actually care about the big shit that just went down. They're just like, oh, I'm doing my own life. I don't care about what happens up there.
Get in on the ground floor, and we're set for life.
I don't know. Didn't you say the guy was from Wall Market?
You won't care where he's from once we're living topside.
Yeah, I guess.
People are coming up with their own schemes to try and live up on the plate, so they're not in the slums.
Feels good to be back, man.
Back down here? So, will you be having your usual fried marsh, sir?
You bet I will.
God. There's ladies holding up the entire line by just drinking and talking to the person, not letting other people be
Tried
served.
something so stiff it knocks me out. Guess some topside.
They had this one drink in Wall Market. Tasted like the nectar of the gods.
So I go to one spot and people are giving me like,
How about one that tastes like their piss?
like you've got some people who are talking about the train graveyard, some people talking about Wall Market and everything. Like if I saw this all at my first playthrough, it's all this shit of just like, wow, I'm hearing about all this stuff that happens as I'm coming through, and it's really awesome and stuff. I think also for the most part, the vast majority of NPC dialogue in this game is not remotely directed at you. That again, like the fact that you don't have to talk to people and they're not talking to you, they're talking amongst each other or just going out loud. Like the NPCs are living their own lives, and you're not a part of it. So why would you be? And as especially considering Cloud is like so antisocial and everything. Like you go through Sector 5, and there's a lot of, and like as you're walking through the first time with that, with Aerith, she's mentioning, like she's talking to people, because she's friendly, and she knows the people there and everything like that. So it makes sense that like she goes along talking about people, helping out at the restaurant, talking about the kids and everything like that, talking about getting the flowers or medication and stuff like that, because that's who she is and everything like that. It's so good. Welcome, Super Ritual, new name in chat. Pretty cool to listen to NPCs and discover this stuff. It's amazing what they did with them. The dialogues even change depending on when you visit them. Yeah, like every time we can come back, we can hear new... Oh, God, this game's good. Hear the two guards at the gate if you haven't yet. I think I heard them last time. Are you talking about, like, the senior and the junior officer? Where the junior officer's, like, really shy? I think that's one of the few that I actually caught my first time through here.
I've never felt the ground shake like
Like, I kind of just ran through this the first time I came through here.
What kind of
It's quite different from typical RPGs. Welcome, Gamer. Welcome, Netshot. I forgot to mention your name as well. Welcome, Netshot. It's quite different from typical RPGs and even original FF7, where most interactions with NPCs are barging into their houses and talking to them. Again, like, it's so well done.
That's what I heard on the train, anyway.
avalanche? That sounds familiar.
Like, again, this game does a lot of stuff fantastically, but even little things it does so well, and this game may be, and probably is, at least for what I've seen.
He's only had it so good because of the reactors. These bombings changed all that.
Yeah, well, shoes on the other foot now. Let's see how they like fighting to survive.
They're people too, you know.
So even among a friends group, there are people who, like, don't agree with each other and everything. Or, like, are having differing opinions on it. Like, for what I have played, no game has had NPC dialogue better than this. This is by far the best out of what I've
I've
played.
never seen anything like it before. It was completely insane.
I've heard some people talk about some
Security was
games
out
that have
full
really good
force
stuff, but
looking for
I've
the
never
bombers.
played them.
I even saw a few helicopters.
Wow, that sounds intense.
Like, I know people talk about The Witcher having fantastic dialogue with NPCs. Or that might be just specifically relegated to side quests.
Giant candle lighting up the whole sky.
And not just talking to people
Debris
here.
piled up like mountains. You couldn't go nowhere.
Sector 8 was a nightmare. Fires everywhere.
Oh yeah, then there's this dude, yeah. This is one of the few NPCs where it's a
Mako is the
cutscene.
lifeblood of the planet? Yeah, the hell it is. Goddamn eco-warriors with their dumbass posters. I tear them down and they're back up inside of an hour. Like I've got nothing better to do.
Then why are you tearing him down? You're just an asshole.
I mean, look at all that steel work. You trying to tell me that's not progress? What the? You okay, buddy? Mako junkie, huh? Figures.
Oh shit. I actually...
You again.
Oh shit. So the first time I thought that was just him remembering what happened just then, but oh god, I know what that is now. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. So he is also... Okay, so that clears up something then. Because the whole time that Cloud's been doing that, I have had no idea whether it's the past or the present or the future that he's seeing. And I think it's now definitely it's both. Because when he's up in Sector 8, everything that he sees about his hometown burning down, that definitely seems to be in the past with the way that Cloud talks about, but that's when I killed you, Sephiroth. And everything like that. So that's definitely the past, but that's the fucking future. That's like 3 days from now. Shit. Oh dear god. Okay, that puts a whole new twist on the visions that he has then. Because it's now definitively, it's definitely past and future. Oh god. Xenoblade Chronicles is really good in terms of NPCs living their lives outside of your quest. Part of why I love that game so much. Xenoblade Chronicles is one of the games on, take a shot, the list of games that I know I should play through. Yeah, it's definitely one of the ones on the list. But you know, there's a lot of things to get through for that. And Jessie's blaming herself and everything like that. It's like the polar opposite of Borderlands NPC dialogue. I mean, you're not wrong. Although, to be fair, the polar opposite of Borderlands 1 dialogue is characters talking. Because characters don't talk in that game, so there is that.
Public security should know who did it.
So you'll interrupt them while they're working?
Super Ritual's now following. Welcome to the Archosaurus squad. Sorry, I do see your message. I'm just listening to people and then I'll respond. The original is my favorite game of all time, so I'm very critical, but all in all, this is the second best remake I've ever played. Second best. Ooh. I mean, that's the thing. As someone who hasn't played the original FF7 and knows nothing about it, and just as a heads up, if you haven't seen my other stuff, I don't even want to know if stuff's different in this from the original, because after we do all of remake, I definitely do want to do the original. So yeah, just as a heads up, if you haven't seen my stuff before, but yeah. I haven't played the original, I know nothing about it, but if the original hits as hard as what this game is hitting me as a new player for in 2021, well, 2020 when I first played it, obviously, then yeah, holy shit, I understand why this is people's favorite game, because if the game had story and characters that hit as hard as this does back in the fucking 90s, oh my god. Welcome, Mega Man. Suragios. I am live again. Told you I was doing something another stream today.
Entry into this area is prohibited. Sorry for the inconvenience.
You call that a warning?
No, sir.
Love these two. Was saying, like, even these two have that arc where you get to the end, and I got fed up with them of just like when they go, I didn't think it would actually happen.
Still too nice.
Like that was a big moment for me where it was just like I went to rant at them, and I was just like, nah, I can't bring myself to do it. I love it, but I think Resident Evil 2 Remake is objectively better. Resi 2 Remake is really good. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
This area is off limits. Turn around and leave it once. If you don't,
I don't play Resident Evil games. I don't like physically playing the games, but I love the design and everything of Resident Evil games, so I watch LPs of all of them. And yeah, no, Resident Evil 2 is fucking fantastic. Like, Resident Evil 2 Remake is ridiculously good. Like, for the type of remake where it's just a full reimagining and everything. Like, I've seen Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil 1 Remake, and I now understand, oh, that's why people talk up Resident Evil 1 Remake so much, because, yeah, it's the first game, but just refined and perfected. And Resident Evil 1 Remake is fantastic. Again, as someone who watches the games and doesn't play them. Resident Evil 1 Remake is a fan-fucking-tastic remake. But, yeah, no, 2 is good. And then 3 is, you know... We don't talk about Resident Evil 3 Remake. We try not to mention that.
I don't know. It sounds like an accident to me.
But then what about the children? We can't have them living near exploding reactors.
Midgard's in trouble, that's for sure. Is there anything we can do to fix this? Who knows?
It is kind of nuts that the reactors are just in the dead heart center of city stuff like that.
It sounds like an accident.
Like, we have that a little bit here, but we usually try to keep it at least a little bit out of the way.
Glad I got today off. Am I still going to have a job? Guess I'll find out. Did everyone get out in time?
Hey, Mayor Domino! We hear his name.
What the?
So all of this stuff, that is stuff that I learn about later on in the game. Because the world exists outside of my perspective. So of course people are talking about train graveyard, wall market, Mayor Domino's being mentioned.
What do you know? That ain't half bad. I'll make a grease monkey out.
And there's a lot of people who are just living their lives.
I've always dreamed of opening up my own
shop. It's what's happening doesn't really affect them.
Well, a man can always dream, can't he?
Like, all that shit's going on, but these two dudes just working on a bike. God, this game's good. Hi, Tifa. Hello. I'm gonna run over to you. Hi, Tifa. Hello. Hi.
Arlene.
Daddy, you're home.
That's right, Angel. I
Welcome
am.
back.
Have you been a good girl?
Yeah, I've been helping Tifa.
Oh, you did you? Well, well.
You made it. Where'd you get that? I can't remember the last time I saw a real one.
For when lovers reunite.
How sweet. When did you get so thoughtful?
Guy can change. Has been 5 years.
Huh?
I need to talk to Barrett.
Right. Come on in.
I'm still curious how these two talking to it, because they haven't seen each other for 5 years. They see each other for the first time in 5 years, and Deep is immediately giving Cloud a job to go and do a thing. And I'm just, we never see that dialogue of when they first meet each other after 5 years. We don't see that. And I don't know, I'm so curious about it because, like, a lot has happened in that 5 years. She's joined Nicotera Cell. He's become a soldier and quit being a soldier in that time. But we never see that dialogue. We just see them talking afterwards and stuff like that. I know, it's just, that's a little bit of dialogue that I would love to see. I'm wondering what will come up in a future thing. I played the demo of RE3 Remake, and it was fun, but I found that the game, even shorter than it already was. Always been a fan, but just didn't even get that game. Just didn't seem worth it. Yeah, no, that is honest to God. Like, level design and stuff is not as good as RE2. There's not as much, like, there's nothing that's like the police station of you actually going around everywhere and collecting stuff. That's not as much there. There is, and what you said is that there is so much cut from RE3 Remake of stuff that just doesn't exist, like moments that exist in original RE3 that don't exist in Remake. It's kind of fucking ridiculous. It's before the first moment mission, but it's part of the story, and that's why they don't show it. But I think it's just, I just want to see their dialogue. I want to see the reactions that they each have to seeing each other for the first time in 5 years. That's just what I want to see. Like, over anything else. Like, because here they've already seen each other after 5 years, so it's like that, but I just want to see their reaction to each other after they see each other for so long.
Do you mind keeping Marlene company until I'm done with this?
I just want to see that.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, your money. Ask Tifa. She takes care of all that.
But apparently I'm looking after Marlene. Alright. Hi, Marlene.
Hey! The hell you think you're doing? Scaring my daughter?
I literally just walked here, Barrett.
Daddy says never talk to strangers.
That's right, honey. I do say that. What a good girl you are remembering Daddy's lessons. You know what else good girls do? They go to bed on time. Come on.
But I'm not tired. I want to talk.
You just got back, Daddy. Barrett. Come on, be nice.
All right.
Yeah.
But just this once.
So then, what can I get you?
My money. I'm still waiting on it.
He's such a dick at the beginning of the game.
Right.
Fucking Cloud.
About that, we should talk outside.
Oh, goodness.
Daddy? Did the people who died all return to the planet?
Of course.
Yeah. RE3 Remake sold the bill of false promises. The demo was one of the sections of the game Nemesis actually stalks you. And it made me and other people probably think that would be more of the game. Demo was a lot of fun, but kind of deceiving. That's it. That's the thing. Yeah, it's literally the only section where Nemesis functions as Nemesis. and his function as Nemesis is worse than Mr. X was in 2.
Let that be a lesson to you.
Lesson of what?
When you want to talk to a little kid, don't go giving her the professional killer eyes.
My response was, that wasn't... Damn, listen to this music going fucking off over here. Anyway, hi Tifa. She's just scratching her nose. What's up?
Before we get on to money, there's an empty apartment in a place just down the road. It's nothing fancy, but I was thinking you could stay there for now. The landlady's a big
It's next to my house.
So you wouldn't even have to pay rent. Sound good?
Sure does. Thanks.
Follow me then. How was it up on the plate?
It was chaotic.
Sorry for dragging you into all this.
Oh my god, Kyrie.
It was wrong of me to put you in danger like that. I promise I won't do it again.
Dangerous part of the job. Don't worry about me.
I'll try not to.
Always happy to help stick it to Shinra.
See, Cloud fucking hates Shinra. He has.
So, you make nice with everyone?
There's obviously a lot of reasons to hate Shinra, but Cloud has his own reasons that we will find out, I imagine.
You had me worried. You're not exactly a people person.
I'll give you that.
Like, I think Cloud is very much pissed off about what happened during him becoming a soldier, because the moment that he saw Rufus, it was just like, it's now personal, and Rufus doesn't even know who Cloud is.
The news is just another Shinra mouthpiece. They'll spread whatever lies Shinra tells them to.
So, it wasn't that bad?
It was.
Oh, right.
They're a propaganda machine. Shit was still fucked, though.
And here we are. Good old Stargazer Heights. You're on the second floor.
Next to my place, which she conveniently does not mention.
Room 201 here is where I sleep. Don't have time for much else, what with 7th Heaven and all. Not even time to decorate.
I like how they run a bar and are also
Here's your
eco-terrorists,
room,
just at the same time.
202. Don't worry.
We need
I
something
already
that brings
told the
in money to
landlady
afford the
about you.
operations we do.
You did?
Yes? Oh, I mean, I told her I had a friend looking for a place to stay. Was that too much?
No. It's fine. And this?
Like, Cloud immediately has reasons to just be like, you told people about me? What the fuck?
It's getting late.
He's such a dick.
I'll introduce you tomorrow.
He's just such a dick at the start of the game. It's so ridiculous.
It's a little bare, but should be enough to get you through the night.
And even though he's hanging out with Tifa for all this, he really doesn't start coming down until
There's
he's
one
there.
thing. My money. You guys owe me 2,000, remember?
And yeah, he's been friends with Tifa since childhood,
And
but it's Aerith that
we'd
makes him
love to
actually
settle
stop being a
up,
dick as much.
especially since this
Because
was
she
your first
refuses to
job
put up
for
with it,
us,
where Tifa
but-
puts up with it.
That's it?
Sorry, we spent the rest preparing for the mission. That really is it. But not for long. I'm collecting money for filters tomorrow, so I can pay you after.
And you're sure about that?
Of course, as long as you help, that is. Wait, then I'd have to pay you for that too. Never mind.
No, 2,000's enough. That's what we agreed on, so that'll be the price. With what you gave me, that leaves 1,500.
You're the best. I'll see you bright and early at the bar then.
How is every
Thanks again
character
for
in this game
everything.
so fucking beautiful?
Sleep tight.
Sorry, it's just a bunch of close-up scenes of characters talking, and they're all just drop-dead gorgeous, and I'm just like being lost in everyone's eyes. It's just like, sorry, what were we doing? Sorry, I was just looking at all of the incredibly beautiful people. One of my favorite dork-clad moments is coming up, and I love it so much.
Guess it's time for introductions.
And also just Cloud's cat-like ninja reflexes of the way he jumped out of the bed by hearing a single sound in his sleep. Muscular fingers, no spoilers. Definitely no spoilers. Definitely no spoilers, please.
Hey, you okay in there?
Only stuff that we know of in Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Coming in.
Because we know who this dude is. Here we go. Yeah! Just the way he just hits the fucking door. Like, whenever Sephiroth appears, Cloud just loses all of his composure. Like, Sephiroth walking towards him and topping him, he just can't do anything. He hits the door, he's not paying attention to his surroundings. He can't help it.
Cloud, stop!
Get back inside! Get off me!
49. Like, it's literally one of the two that appears at the very end. 49 and I think 2 or 11 appear at the end.
What are you doing to Marco? This is his apartment. He's got a few problems, but he's not a bad guy. The landlady asked me to check on him now and then to make sure he's okay. Can I ask you to do the same?
Sure.
That feels very specific. All of the people that he saw, all of the vessels, chanting reunion. I'm pretty sure when you see Sephiroth face to face in person for the first time, when he's possessed one of those in front of Genova, I'm pretty sure the phrase that Sephiroth uses is a touching reunion. It's a very specific word that he's using there. Very, very specific. That word isn't just nothing, considering they were chanting it. Actually, now that I think about it, the ones that we saw in Intergrade, like at the start of Intergrade when we're going through, like, the abandoned area with Yuffie, wasn't one of them also chanting reunion? Not the only time he uses that word either. That's what I'm thinking. Like, I'm pretty sure there's other times where that word comes up. Big brain. Because the word is reunion and it has RE at the beginning, will part 2 or 3 or whatever, will one of those games be called, instead of Remake Part 2, will one of the future games be called Final Fantasy VII Reunion? Big brain times. The word seems important and it has RE. Can we just get... okay, that's what I want. Just because I don't want it to be called Remake Part 2. Because Remake is a specific word for this story because of what happens. Like, remake is... yeah, the game is a remake. But the word remake means something specific because of what happens in the story here. So, can we get a situation where all of the future games are re-something? It would be very, very Square Enix to do that, given how many times they use the RE as the beginning thing for different Kingdom Hearts games. Not that this game is Kingdom Hearts, not that Nomura is even directing the future ones, but, you know. I don't want the second part to just be called Remake Part 2, I want it to be re-something. I just think it would be a neat touch. Why am I bothering to collect chests? I literally can't use items. Why am I bothering? Anyway, better graphics. Ah! God. Like, this is one of those moments for me when I first got here of just like, holy fucking shit, the world's building in this game. Like, you can look up and just see the plate and oh my fucking god. Like, look at that over there. Is that part of Midgar, or is that a city in the distance? I actually can't tell. What I'm looking at out over there, is that still within the bounds of Midgar? Because that's the reactor there, which is the edge of it. Because this wall here is not the end of this sector. At least I don't think it is. Oh, actually, it might be. That wall... oh, it's hard to tell distance-wise. Pretty cool idea. I think they might do something like that. They already showed they are willing to change things. Well, that's what that... yeah, like... like, remake is an important word for this game because Sephiroth is literally remaking Final Fantasy VII. So, if reunion is a big important... like, Sephiroth remaking Final Fantasy VII is the important thing here.
Well, now, you must
so this reunion that they're talking about might be the big important thing of one of the future
your
parts, and that will be the name of it.
So how'd you like the place? You from up on high?
I've been around.
I'll bet. No matter. All kinds come through with all kinds of reasons. If you ever need an ear to bend, I'll lend you mine. Can be about anything, even Tifa.
What's she to you?
The granddaughter I never had. And if you hurt her, I'll take it out of your hide.
Loud and clear.
Good.
I like
you'd
Miles
best
so
get a
much.
move on to 7th Heaven. She's got a head start on you and then some.
And not that I have any basis for it, outskirts of Midgar. Yeah, it's hard to tell for me the distance of like how far out that actually is. But and see, now that I'm down here and I've like got more direct light, you can actually see like how intense the bloom is there. Because ray tracing, etc. And not that I've had any basis of it in the game, but if Sephiroth is dead and people are surprised that he's coming back, one of the future parts could be called Rebirth.
Nothing to report.
When he like comes back to life.
Oh, being a spy is so cool. Holding position.
If everyone thinks he's dead and then he comes back, I don't know.
Developments immediately if observed.
Final Fantasy VII Redacted? I don't know. I'm coming up with stupid bullshit here. Nothing else outside of Midgar but desert. They're killing the soil with Marco reactors. Well, I'm also just thinking, because I know that we saw it, like, in the Integrate ending, we saw that there was another city in the distance. That's where they were headed. And they got there in the truck. And I'm just like, am I seeing out far enough that I'm looking at that? But they did also say that was going to be a day's walking. And I don't think you can see that city that big from it with a day's walking. So probably not that.
What's gonna happen to Midgar? It was just one reactor, dear. Everything's gonna be fine.
Everything's fine, don't worry about it. Not if Avalanche has anything to say.
Decided to go to the station and see if it had gotten any better. The bombings made such a mess of everything.
Just imagine if rich people start thinking it's safer down here than on the plate. Enough of them move down here. Life's bound to change for the better, no?
Dreaming, buddy.
Not gonna happen. Oh hey, she walked from over there to over here. To these rich people. Also, look at the little rats on the ground. They're not doom rats, they're just normal rats.
Can't help but take a little pleasure in their panic.
Okay, I'm now stepping on one and it's not moving. The other ones were running away from me. Look at them go!
Just imagine if rich people start thinking it's safer down here than on the plate.
Sorry. There's a whole world out there, not just around Midgar. You know, around Midgar, everything is dead as fuck. It's something I'm so excited to see. I'm so excited to see the rest of this world. Like, how far away is Wutai? What's Wutai like? What other places are there like, and what are they like? Are places that aren't near Midgar actually like luscious and green and everything? I'm excited to see all that in the future parts. Because we're clearly not coming back to Midgar for a while.
Another day I can't work because I can't get plate side. I'm getting sick of this. Probably so crowded because everyone else is stuck down here.
Sorry. This playthrough is going to be slower than my first playthrough because I'm just going to be listening to all this dialogue.
Loveless, I could ask her to help get you a ticket.
Are they expensive?
You could probably afford a standing ticket in the Grand Circle.
Oh my god, people are actually talking about that Loveless poster that we fucking see everywhere.
Some creepy dude who hit on me was asking all kinds of strange questions about Seventh Heaven, about Barrett and the other members of his crew.
You talking about the creepy dude on a wall market?
You know him?
Girl, your eyes are more dazzling than the neon lights of the Honeybee Inn.
Oh my god!
He gave you that line too, huh?
Already at this point, we're getting the idea of just, Corneo's men trying to find out stuff about Avalanche. Oh my god.
It's about you and me got a rim clip in the tail feather on the chocobo. Is that like the new favorite pickup line down in Walmart?
God. Instant food market. Grand opening. Closed. He's singing the stamp song and he doesn't even know the lyrics. Oh my god, this game is so fucking good. How is it on this playthrough that I'm just... Oh my god.
Of course not. Full of thugs and creeps, isn't it?
God, I love this game so much.
Some sketchy stores. Not the least bit curious?
I don't know if that's my thing.
Sorry, this is why this playthrough is going to be so slow, because I'm now just taking in all this dialogue. First playthrough was 70 hours because I walked through the game listening to everything. Mine was about 50 for the first one.
Say the shops on Culvert Street sells.
Mine was about 50 hours.
Let's see if we can cut a deal with one of the shops in Sector 3. If not, can always ask Shinra.
They won't do us any favors.
I mean, even Midgar, the amounts of parts of... Like, we've seen, what? The slums for 5, 6, and 7, and we've seen the plate for 8 and, I think, 4? Wherever Jesse's parents are. I forget which sector they're in on the plate.
Don't rush it and drop your tools.
But the amounts of parts of Midgar that we haven't even seen.
Thinking I might have dinner at 7th Heaven.
We won't be getting any more shipments until the train starts again.
God, this is so much dialogue. Oh, you have seen my series. I wasn't sure if you were a new person that just joined or whether you're someone who saw my series. Welcome to the stream.
At least stock up on food for my kids before there's nothing left. Food's not.
I totally missed this little shop until my Integrate playthrough, and I find that fucking hilarious. But there's this entire market here, and I just missed it until Integrate. Because in Integrate, I was focusing on all the dialogue a lot more again.
I want that one.
No, it'll show dirt too easily.
You don't need what the people on to dry my
Are all these people just living their own lives?
like what they have here.
You're mixing up a pot of something?
Trust me, it's magic. Hides all the stains.
Oh, you're literally mixing up a barrel of dye.
they're gonna get dirty again.
Oh goodness.
Don't you just love this material? It's so
God,
sweet and
oh
smooth.
god. I use my real name on YouTube but not here. Ah, okay. Yeah, there's people where I'm just like, I gotta get used to, wait, who is who on YouTube, Discord, and Twitch, and people have all different names on some of them. So I'm just like, I get confused sometimes. I'm just like, wait, who is who? Hey, Putty Cat. You're one of Betty's cats. Hello. Oh yeah, someone literally working in Reactor 1. Related to them, please. Tifa! Hi, Tifa.
Morning.
Hey.
Hello.
Just so you know, Marlene's still asleep. Let's get down to business, shall we?
Huh?
These water filters won't replace themselves. Although the next batch probably could, if Jessie put her mind to it. Most every home in the area has one. Folks love them because they practically eliminate the rotten egg smell. Honestly, they make us more money than this place. And it's easy money too. We bring new filters, collect the old ones, and get paid. What?
Give me a break. I'm not a salesman. I'm a soldier.
Which is why no one will refuse to pay. What do you say? Please?
You promised last night you'd do it, Cloud.
Let's get this
Just
over
like
with.
literally the entire time she's explaining things, he's literally just out loud.
And while we're at it, I'll give you the grand tour.
The entire time. Like he's listened to it for like a few seconds and he's already just like, fuck this entirely. I can't go behind the bar. I'm gonna go behind the bar because they've got she's got the flower already set up. But I guess I can't do that yet. Can I do darts yet? Or is that only when I've got to wait for them? No, I gotta wait for them. I never got the best score in darts, so I should do that
Go
before
ahead
I
and
leave.
keep whatever we collect. Seeing as you didn't bring any luggage, I'm guessing there's stuff you need to buy.
Thanks.
And don't worry.
People's talking about how Barrett's
we'll pay
not
you
a
the
hard
difference
ass.
after. Barrett's out making his rounds too.
As long as I get it all together.
Some creepy dude who hit on me was
So, there's even dialogue there that I missed on my way through here. People just talking about how Shinra's brainwashed people who don't get that the planet's a living thing.
Hey there.
God damn.
Here to change out your water filter.
Tifa, baby, how you doing? Been waiting for you to... Wait, let me see.
Cloud's in charge of collections. He'll take your money.
Sounds like a pretty sweet gig. If you ever need someone to fill in...
You just want to work with Tifa.
In your dreams, maybe.
Huh?
Cloud! Since we're here, maybe we should do a little shopping.
Suppose I could take a look.
Cloud refuses to not be a dick at all given times. Yeah, I think I'm good on shopping. I think I'm good. I think I'm good.
Fancy? If you change your mind, you know where I am.
I think I'm good. I have more of all of the materials than I can actually physically use. I think I'm good. I think I'm fine. Thank you.
All the items you could want, straight from the plate. No matter
They got the
your
Spruger at the
needs or
front.
your budget, our wide selection of items.
All these
He's
little
a
shops that we
regular.
can't interact with.
Stock up here and he might throw in a freebie or two.
For you, maybe.
Well, you could try being a little nicer.
To get free shit? Not my style.
Our next stop is Stargazer Heights. Landlady's a client.
Just met her.
Then you know what to expect. Remember, she's a good friend of Avalanche, so be nice. Please?
Can't help but take a little pleasure in their panic.
Just immediately, Tifa's just like, I know you're a dick, but can you not be a dick for like 4 seconds while we talk to people?
Maintaining surveillance.
Hey,
Tifa,
Marl.
why do you put up with this
Got some
dude?
filters for ya.
Honest to God,
Tifa,
why? How have you been friends for so
dear
long? How do you put up with
girl.
him?
Oh.
Later on in
what's
the
he
game, he's
doing?
better, but like, it seems like even when he was a kid, he was this.
Be nice. Cloud's helping me with collections.
You better take care of her.
Doing my
I'm
best.
pretty good at taking care of myself, you know.
That I do. Still, better him than you. No charm, no wit. Big sword, but no skills.
I've got skills.
Be nice.
That is being nice. That's not being mean to just be like, I have skills. That's not being mean.
A good long rest will cure anything, I tell you.
I just slept.
A tried and true
and I woke up
recipe
in the
for
middle
life
of
on the
the
ground
night.
floor.
Still.
Am I right?
That you are. Now, your money.
Thanks, Marl. You take care of yourself.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Ah, goodness.
Don't you still have work to do? Well, go on then. Get back to it.
I'm working on it. Jeez. I think that you should see when you see it is cleansing and revive. Yeah, no, because I have like 1 revive. I do need more revives. And Tifa is a perfect human. I think Aerith is the character I like the most. I mean, I'm literally wearing a jacket. But in terms of like washer material, yeah, no, Tifa.
Marl's great. She helped get me set up back in the day.
You been here a while now?
5 years, give or take.
But I feel like for Aerith, it's mainly
But
because...
never mind that. We've got to get you your money. Last stop is the...
Pause for a second. I'm going to comment on that, but I'm going to finish what I was saying first. I think the main reason why I like Aerith the most as a character is because she's the one in this particular game who's gotten the most development. Like, we spend a lot of time where it's just Cloud and Aerith together compared to, say, Tifa. And because she has all of the deal at the end of the game, like of what's happening to her with the whispers and everything. Like we get a lot more of her than most of the other characters, so I think that's probably why at this point she's my favorite character. But in terms of waifu material, yeah, it's Tifa. Also, the way that Tifa just spoke there, when like Cloud asks, "So how long have you been here?" and she's just like, "About 5 years." And then she's just like, "But don't worry about that. We don't need to pay attention or focus on that." Why is she trying to distract him from thinking about that? Because that would mean she moved here 5 years ago, which is how long it's like. It's literally been since Cloud left to be a soldier. Tifa moved here instantly then. Which also, given their age, because they looked like they were still like mid-teens when Cloud said he wanted to be a soldier. So did she move at that age to here at that age? Curious. Which also raises the question of, did she even know what happened to the hometown? / when did that happen? Because Cloud left, became a soldier for 5 years. His hometown burnt down, which is also Tifa's. And they haven't seen each other in that time. So was she already here by the time that happened? Does she even know that what happened to it? Ah! These belts on the side here, they keep rolling around. This is just stuff stuck on there. I need to like glue those belts down to their same place. Yes, you like red, we got it. Look! Red jackets are cool. Rhetorical questions. Yeah, no, rhetorical questions, yeah. They're definitely rhetorical. Rhetorical questions, but you know.
You here for the
Yeah, no, if I'm asking a question, unless I explicitly state for chat to answer it, everything I'm asking is rhetorical. I just get my thoughts better when I ask rhetorical questions out loud. I think they've seen each other for 7 years. Sup, Mr. Goaran? I will try to pronounce it that way, unless you mention otherwise. But no, they say 5 years. They say 5 years.
Hey! That last filter didn't do shit!
We're so sorry about that. Hopefully this one will work better.
Save your excuses and get out!
All right. If
Don't
you
be a
could
dick.
just settle your bill, we'll be on our way.
The hell? You charging me for your busted
It's hard
ass
to
goods?
answer. I don't need it to be
My
answered.
associate handles payment disputes.
Think you can mosey up in here and have it your way?
Pretty please.
Thank you very much. Seeing as we're done with our rounds and you've got a small fortune now, why not take a gander at the weapons?
I have every weapon. I think
When
I
will
literally
Barrett
got
be
the
back with
trophy
the
for
rest?
it.
Before we open up tonight. It'll be a while yet, so... What do you want to do?
I want to be a
I
merc.
don't really know.
Kill stuff.
In that case,
Help with jobs.
I've got a suggestion. Want to hear it? If you're serious about becoming a merc,
Yeah.
then you're going to need to start making connections. It's not what you know, but who you know?
Did you say the word
Another
no
lesson
there
for
enough?
Life on the ground floor.
Yep. Connections get you jobs. Jobs build your rep. And more rep gets you better connections.
How do I start?
Why not help out the neighborhood watch? They're mostly volunteers, but you'll get to know people.
Yeah, okay.
Didn't see anybody at the office, so let's head up top.
Oh god, I love the characters in this game so much. Even just like simple dialogue between characters is fun.
Come and check out our selection. Speak with our friendly staff to find the perfect weapon for you and your needs.
Friendly? Alright. I already bought your weapon.
No better way to keep you and your family safe than with a weapon.
It's like the second sword that I got. I already bought it. I'm good. So what is this office that they have here? Because they've got an office at, like in the elevator beneath Seventh Heaven, but they've also got this one. Greedy. Greedy. She keeps asking pointing questions, looking at Cloud when I don't even know what you're referring to there. Not even sure what you're referring to.
Didn't know you were holding down the fort.
Huh? Oh, hey, Cloud. Looking to join the neighborhood watch?
Apparently.
What does this neighborhood watch do?
Lots of stuff, really. But our top priority is taking care of any beasts that wander into town. That, and teaching the locals how to defend themselves.
Like they say, the only one who will look out for you is you.
Cloud's a great fighter,
getting a lot of
only
sayings.
you know that. If no one knows him, no one will hire him. Thought if he joined the watch, he could get his name out there.
That would work for everybody.
Truth be told, we could really use your help. We can't pay you in gil, but we'll work something out. For example... Aha! What about your sword? I could mod it for you.
No thanks. It's fine just the way it is.
What? You some kind of purist? I know I'd never pass up a chance to improve my gear.
He's very personal about his
Come
sword.
on. At least let me show you how it's done.
Which, given stuff that we've seen about the sword...
All set. Needless to say, you'll have to try it out to appreciate the difference.
Oh, they're not giving me the tutorial again for it. Nice.
We'll do you one better. Spread the word to everyone who listen about the new merc in town.
Between him and Wedge, there isn't anyone they don't know.
I'll march through the streets singing your
Tifa
praises,
posing with every
even on
word of
an empty
dialogue she has.
stomach.
I love it so much.
So, where are these monsters?
She just can't help but
Scrap
pose
Boulevard.
with every dialogue.
Good hunting.
I love
Hey,
it.
Cloud, I'll come with.
No, I've got this.
But you don't know the way, do you?
Lead on.
She just wants to spend time
Sure
with him.
thing. I know these streets better than anyone.
She can't help but pose with every single dialogue. It's so good. She cannot help it. I fucking love it. God, this game's so good.
This isn't just a cover. We really do want to keep the neighborhood safe. We grew up here after all.
So these lot grew up
Just
here.
so you know, the watch relies on residents' donations for funding.
Won't be anyone who doesn't know about the new merc when we're through.
Also, holy shit, Wedge's gun. Holy fucking shit.
Working for the neighborhood watch is the best kind of cover.
Said it wasn't cover. In the original, this was literally the tutorial room. Okay, so that makes sense why this is a room here then, that when they've already got the Seventh Heaven one. Now, I want to check out something for a second. Yeah, because I was going to say, I remember the description of this, but I couldn't remember exactly what it was. Inherited the hope of those who fight. So I was saying also, now that I know the OSD for this game, Those Who Fight is literally the name of one of the battle musics. Like there is one of the fight themes that is literally called Those Who Fight.
Someone looks like they're having a bad day.
And Inherited,
Scrap Boulevard
by the
is
way.
out west.
Inherited.
Past the barricades, supposed to keep the monsters out.
Original had a great guy, but Cloud was one of the giving. There are some kids that say 7 since he's experienced soldier. He doesn't need the tutorial himself. Damn. But in this game, this Cloud wouldn't talk to people, so that's why it's not there. Hey, buddy.
I hope you will continue to help me gather vital information for my...
Ah, so in this one, we don't even have to worry about talking to him again. He's literally already... We've already done the tutorial with him, so we don't have to worry about it. Nice.
I look forward to receiving all of your future...
We don't have to do the thing where we go and talk to him because we've already spoken to him. Nice.
That who Wedge mentioned? The merchant?
The merchant? What?
That sword's massive.
Fuck yeah, it is. Everyone is calling me a merchant. No, it's a merc. Very silly check. I feel like I should switch over to the Twin Stinger, just because I can equip more materia with it. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. These are basic enemies that we're about to fight.
Good luck, Tifa, and be careful.
Here's Scrap Boulevard.
I can see why monsters would feel right at home.
And the more we pile up,
Like, look
the
at this
more
thing
they
that
show
fell
up.
from the fucking sky. Jesus Christ. Like, the amount of shit that is on the ground floor here, of just stuff that has fallen from the plate, is so fucked up. Keep talking to Chadley? I'll talk to him when I get back. We'll pass him a bunch. Hey! Materia's spawning. R1 is run. I was trying to remember what the run button was. Please pick it up. There we go. Ice materia. I don't need that. Monsters! Yeah! Oh, Jesus! Oh, Jesus. Okay. What did I have her? There it is. Couldn't remember what her unbridled strength was. There we go. Rise and fall! Yeah. Easy. Easy.
So that's what a soldier looks like in action.
Yeah, I'm badass. I mean, to be...
I'll bet. Let's keep at it.
To be fair, during that fight, I was being gorged the entire time, and Tifa just kicked all the ass. So that's what a soldier looks like in action. I'm just being eaten by a small, pathetic monster. Hell yeah, baby. That's what I am about.
Here we go.
Yeah. So these things would be weaker to ice material, wouldn't they?
Anytime now.
What have I got on this? I need to set up my shortcuts properly so I actually have things that I would use. I should set them up properly. I forget how to do that. Battle settings? There it is. Brave is going on triangle for you. X for every character is going to be chakra. X for every character is going to be chakra, because that seems very important. And I'm going to put the focused thing on square for every character. And you can have in... Okay. There we go. Main attack, punishing attack, that heal. Just so for every character, I've got them lined up where I want everything. So if I'm doing particular things with every character, I know they're all the same on every character for which one's which. Because this is a system that I've never used in the actual game. I feel like Steel Skin's probably an important skill for Barret that I should actually be using way more than what I currently do, which is none. Chakra and Aerith. She doesn't have a focused skill. She doesn't have a focused skill, which is, yeah. So, yeah, her punish skill is Ray of Judgment, definitely. Sorcerer's Storm, and put Soul Drain on that one, yeah. And Chakra. Yeah, she's the one character that doesn't have a focused attack. Which is interesting. Her stuff's got more different utility kind of things. But just so I know what I'm doing, I should probably, yeah, I should do
Get ready.
Because especially, I've noticed sometimes going into those menu, like, if enemies are stunned or pressured or stuff, going into the command menu, time still passes, and it does waste sometimes, so...
You too. It's a little surprising.
Well, I've been here 5 years now. If you don't look out for yourself, no one else will. By the way, that one's gonna be on the test.
This a lesson?
Gotta learn if you're gonna stick around. Okay, let's wrap this up.
I like how Cloud's just like, wait, in the time that I've left and become a soldier, you've become just as good a fighter as me? and you're kicking just as much ass as I am. What the fuck happened? Holy shit. Oh, really?
All set. Come on.
There we go.
Okay.
Get off me. Get off everyone. There we go. Nice. Sure to get the level 2 limit breaks for every character this time. I know you're not a fan, but you have to save them for that absolute spectacle.
You won't stay gone.
I'll still beat this playthrough.
Even so, folks will
I'll
be
beat this
grateful for the
playthrough
peace and
without
quiet
any
in
of
the
the
meantime.
limits. I can do that.
A win's a win, you know?
I can equip them all right now, just so if I do use them,
Trust me,
level 2
it'll do
ones.
wonders for your rep. Right. Let's go check in with Biggs and Wedge.
Oh, my hair keeps falling in front. Arr! I needed that product for my hair that I keep refusing to buy. I keep forgetting to buy. You know, I'll equip them all now, just so when I get to use them, I'll use them. Yeah. Deliver several powerful strikes, significantly increases stagger. Oh, okay, his limit break increases stagger. Interesting. Oh, I guess that's what all of their level 2s do then. Okay, all of their level 2s are designed on increasing stagger. Interesting. Okay, I did not realize that. Except for Aerith's. So restores a moderate amount of HP. I remember that one sucking. Nullify physical damage dealt to party members. Okay, that one's fucking godlike. Okay, that one is actually really good. I know you can. I just want you to see them. I'll check them out at some point. I mean, I'm happy that after all of the attempts that I had at the final boss for Intergrade and how much I struggled with it, when I did beat it, I beat it without limits or summons again. If I learn the combat enough, I'll do that. Notably, only physical. I mean, that's still very good. That's still ridiculously good, and on certain fights, that would just negate all damage. And in some fights, it would be useless, but you know. Hi, Chadley.
I hope you will continue to help me gather vital information. I look forward to receiving all of your future. I hope you will continue to help me gather vital information. I look forward to receiving all of your future battle intel.
Yeah, no, he's got no other dialogue.
Continue to help me gather vital information.
Yeah, Chadley's got no other dialogue at this current point in time. Sadly, he ain't got anything.
Hey, you just opened up shop here.
Got new numbers for Monster Slaying this month. Check them out.
Why does everyone think I'm a shopkeeper? Did people hear merc and think merchant? Or is me being a merchant a cover for me being a merc? Because the whole point is people know that I'm a merc, so they hire me for stuff.
Your skills, they decided to emulate you, starting with your cool indifference.
The kids seem to think you're pretty cool.
Everyone's copying my cool indifference.
Hey, it's that guy who will do anything you ask.
I haven't even done the side quest yet. What are you talking about?
You got this. You got this.
All these people just working out over here. Doing pull-ups on the fucking stairs. Oh, God. Hello again.
Got every last one, too. Now the slum should be safe.
And there's her posing,
You guys are
as always.
machines.
Good job. Meanwhile,
God,
we
I
told
love
everyone we
Tifa.
could
Why
about
isn't she
you.
real?
So I heard. I've got
Honestly, it's my biggest criticism of
What
this
did you
game as
tell
a
her?
whole.
It's all right.
The fact that
All you
Tifa's
gotta
not
do
real
is
and
keep
she's
up
not
the
my
good
real life
work.
wife.
It'll pay off soon enough, I promise.
How's the sword, by the way?
Good.
Big and heavy. Just the way I like it.
Glad to hear it. Seems like the perfect fit for you.
Yeah. We've been through a lot.
Okay, there is clearly shit going on with
You
the sword
okay?
then. Bust! You get half a Buster Wolf because it was you okay.
Been meaning to ask. After you left the village,
It's a long story.
I've got time. Why don't you tell me all about it while we try to rustle up some more work for you?
That sounds great. I'll come too.
Oh, no, you won't.
What?
Run along now, you two.
Sorry,
Go on.
maybe next time.
No fair.
Think about it for a second. They haven't seen each other in years. You'd be a third wheel.
Since you've got yourself a new weapon, let's see if we can't put it to good use. Come on. Let's go chat up Weimer.
Who?
The guy who tracks all the requests that come to the watch. You never know. Could toss some work your way.
Where's he at?
Oh, he should be back at the office
Literally
by
right
now.
there. Oh, he's literally right over there. Wedge told people that Cloud is a merchant instead of a mercenary, basically, or they misunderstood Merc. That's what I did. It's such a silly joke that he said Merc and everyone heard merchant. It's such a silly joke. It's just such a silly little bit. Oh yeah, it's big, baby. Yeah, it's big.
Numbers for monster slaying this month. Check them out.
Can I get even more rewards?
You're the merc everybody's talking about.
I know what the
Am I right?
top was like 50, but this number just keeps going up no matter how much I play this game.
Knew it. So the board here tracks how many monsters folks have taken down, right? A bigger number means a safer town.
It's in the hundreds now, because it just keeps racking up numbers over every time we play through this.
Cool, huh? Anyway, keep up the good work. We'll try to make it worth it.
Yeah, 50 is the top. I don't need to do anymore. Hi, Weimar. Sup? Well, make your
Hey
jobs
there,
appear.
Tifa. You need a helping hand?
Actually, I wanted to introduce you to an old friend of mine. This is Cloud. He's a merc.
Ah, you don't say. Well, we're always on the lookout for experienced fighters to help us deal with the bigger critters.
I'll take on anything. For the right price, that is.
Experienced and cocky, huh? If it's a challenge you want, I might have a few good ones.
I gotta do
Your
all of them,
clients
because I
can
need to
fill you
choose
in
what
on
outfit
the
tape is
details.
in.
Prove yourself at these jobs, and I'll
And also,
see if
I've
I
already
can't
been
find
told
you
that
some
doing
more.
the boss
Thanks.
fights inside jobs is how I get more of the things that give you the points to upgrade the weapons, whatever they're called. I don't even remember. That stuff. Hi there.
Cloud, you were the first to gather the data I requested. I have developed new material. I plan to develop more. I'll keep preparing more battle intel reports.
Yep.
Which I hope will
Done.
assist me.
Chadley's report completed. Easy enough.
Well, could be you found your calling.
Was alright, I guess.
Think of each job as an opportunity.
Incoming Doom Rats.
Not to
Did I
make
ever
money,
scan the
but
Doom
to build
Rats?
connections.
It's not what you know, but who.
Hey, he
remembered.
remembered.
Had a patient teacher.
Maybe not so patient next time.
Oh boy.
Can Tifa talk with that voice more
Barrett should
often?
have finished collecting his share of the money by now. So what
Can
do you
she
wanna
talk
do?
in that deep voice more
Head back
often?
to the bar?
I'd like that. That would be a thing that I would like her to do. Enemy, did I scan the Doom Rats? I don't remember. I think I scanned everything we came across when I was doing the catch-up stuff. When we were just cleaning up everything. You know, everything that I've seen I have now scanned. In fact, I'm pretty sure if I go to the play log, it'll tell me as such. Yeah, no, yeah. Scanned everything that I've seen, yeah. Because I remember those were something that I didn't scan for a long ass time. Because they're literally only available here. Shit, what else have we got? That's the cat one, right? That's the cat one. Factory. Oh yeah, no, I know what that one is.
She's always living. So they blew up a reactor so they could save the planet? More like they want us to give up our way of life.
There'll be no way of life for anyone if we kill the planet.
So the environmentalists say. But I say people and their jobs and their families have to come first. Otherwise, what's the point?
What's the point of all of that if the planet's dead, though?
Can't afford to let such a horrible act of terrorism go unanswered.
This disaster's cost a lot of folks their livelihoods. Shinra needs to do something to show the people they're on their side.
At the
Shinra's
end of
not on the
day,
people's
it's
side.
Just a company. They're not on anyone's side but their own.
Yeah, literally.
Everyone I know said they felt a lot better after talking to Marl about their problems.
Miles friends with everyone in town.
What's gonna happen to Midgar?
It was just one reactor.
My husband decided to.
And all this dialogue we've heard before. This is all the same stuff. There it is. Hi, Doom Rat dude.
Hey there, Tifa. Welcome back. And you, the new merc in town looking for work, right?
Yeah.
He can't help but just be like,
Next, ready
Tifa,
to do
every time
something
she
about
walks
the
in.
Doom Rats? Them and their were-rat buddies have been tearing up town, looking for food and whatnot.
I'll murder all
Got
of
into
them,
the
it's all
store
good.
and made one hell of a mess, let me tell you. Oh, you think that's funny, do you? Don't lie. I saw you crack a smile. Well, do the job and you can laugh it up for all I care. Anyway, they're probably nesting in the outskirts. Now I've heard a were-rat in pain will call its friends for help. And the whole rat pack will come running just like that.
It'll be fine, we'll murder them. We'll murder them so hard they're gonna wish they weren't murdered so hard.
Straight from the blade.
How's about you and
Now up here we haven't heard these people talk. You don't have anything to say, never mind. Alright, Doom Rats! How much of a challenge do Doom Rats actually pose on hard mode? This is our first sub-story, like odd job boss fight, so... Hey, fuck you. There we go, nice.
You're done.
Staggered. Actually, no, I've got it on here, right? There we go. Oh, oops. That's a very dead Doom Rat. There we go. Nice. No, that's not the precious one. There we go. That's fine. There we go, nice.
Watch yourself.
Die! There we go. Simple enough. There we go, Art of Swordplay I got. Yeah, so doing side quest is important to get the things here. So even though we've done them all and we got the trophy for doing them all, we still have to do all of them. Oh, do I have to do both sides of... Fuck, I'm probably have to do both sides of War Market, because they've both got their own unique boss fights. God, we have to do Chapter 9 so many times across this entire game.
The leader of the Rat Pack is the worst of them all. The loudest, most obnoxious.
They're not very loud right now. I just finished murdering the shit out of them.
We told him to cut that shit out.
God damn it. Even just more world building on Johnny. Johnny's a shit.
Johnny liked to mimic it.
Johnny mimics the sounds of rats because Johnny is a shit.
This look like a bloodstain to you? Shit. That always there? Huh. Don't know how we missed it during the inspection. Better not make it a habit, or we'll lose out. I'll have a little chat with my man.
Got the latest and greatest Shinra brand goods for you right here. Stuff nobody's even.
You got cash registers and typewriters and like cans and jewelry and shit here.
Shops on Culvert Street stock goods you won't find in more reputable establishments.
We're all shady around here.
Hello, hello. Oh, what do we have here?
I'm a merc.
I'm guessing you're that merc I've heard so
Yeah, I
much
am.
about. You're not here to shop, are you? People were right. You look like you can handle yourself. So some drakes have made themselves
Look at his
a home in
arms.
the abandoned Talon.
I know I do a lot.
Can't have that kind of trouble around here. My regulars will do anything to get their hands on the scrap in there, and if they run into those drakes, they could get hurt.
I'll handle it.
You know, we've gone into that place to murder everything in there so many times, and we even did more of it playing as Yuffie.
He's the watchman.
You're never gonna get rid of everything in that in the Taliga factory.
Counting on you, my friend.
Well, you know, they probably go away later on in this, but it's not helpful.
Never ask folks about their suppliers. They don't take kindly to questions.
Actually, I should go talk to Betty first before I go anywhere else. It's fucking hip hop song here.
I swear, there's check all to do.
Talking about Honeybee Inn and the amazing girls that you met there.
Something's wrong. Let's check it out.
Oh, that's already the Johnny thing. Oh, I'm not doing that now. No, we're going around.
Don't rush it and drop your tools. Take your time now, okay?
Oh, I literally... Why can't I walk around that part of 7th
Don't rush
Heaven?
it and drop your tools.
I also didn't realize I got into the back of 7th Heaven. No, that's the Johnny thing. I don't want to do that right now. Fun note, the original PS1 version is riddled with translation errors, both minor and major, one of which is the contentious Eris misspelling. That's not her name. More relevantly, one mistranslated line of dialogue said Johnny was Tifa's childhood friend, and it took a lot of people ages to realize that was a mistranslation.
A lot of folks say the shop.
No, he's just a dick who just shows up a lot. He's not actually anything. No, he's just a dickhead who keeps showing up.
I could dry my clothes in cleaner air. Take a picture, why don't you?
What?
Got something to say?
She's just shit talking me as I walk past. God.
That the childhood friend from out of town I heard about? That lucky son of a bitch grew up with her? Screw him.
Everyone's jealous of me because I know Tifa more than they do.
Good luck with the new business.
Next item on the Friends of Freshness agenda, the ongoing sewage problem.
Friends of Freshness? I feel like I heard that before.
Perform any maintenance.
Sewer system below the slums is essentially a maze of giant rusted pipes. Any sort of maintenance would be a massive undertaking.
Friends of Freshness, I love it. The original version of 7 has the name Aerith, and it wasn't until Kingdom Hearts 1 that she was called Aerith. A lot of 7 fans hate that and refuse to call her anything but Aerith.
I've still got to hustle nonstop. One off or not.
Are these the people who say Simon instead of Simon?
They know you're from down here.
Are they the same people? Are they the same people? Because it sounds like they are.
Potential to become big stars. One day I'll turn on the TV and see
Jesse
and all the others. It's gonna be great.
Hey, where'd you guys go?
Hey, Betty.
Oh, hey there. Is Marlene with you?
No.
Oh, okay. I was kinda hoping she could help me find my friends.
I know someone who can help you. This guy right here.
Really? Okay, let me tell you
I'm
all
a merc
about
for little children
They
now.
have long arms and legs, and they're a little skinny. They like places where there's food, and nice people will give them treats when they ask. And small spaces. Oh yeah, and they're all cats.
The way she finishes that. Oh yeah, and they're
friendly,
cats.
So if you call them, they'll come running. All 3 of them. Find my friends, please.
I'll do my best. So what? They grew up with Aerith and think that it was changed afterwards, regardless of the original being a mistranslation.
Stupid kids' games are stupid.
Oh, you're buff and big, just standing over and everything like that. You're not one of Betty's cats. Stop. But it wasn't changed afterwards. It was silly.
1, 2, ready? 1, 2, shoot! 1, 2, shoot!
Are they also the same people who say Ryu?
Loses more, has to clean the other's room. I thought we were keeping score.
Oh look, they've got their own cats here that they're petting. Well, I feel like people who say Eris are the same people who say Simon and Ryu.
How much we need to buy a house on the plate?
I told Dad we're getting married and moving topside, but he just laughed.
Why'd you tell him about our secret plan?
I don't know.
These 2 kids like each other. Aww.
The source of all life.
But that was,
It's a
yeah,
life
this.
stream, right? What's a life stream?
One day I'll turn on the TV and see Jesse and all the others. It's gonna be great.
How much we
What?
need to buy a house on the plate?
One day I'll turn
What
on
is
the
that?
TV and see Jesse and all the others. It's gonna be great.
Say that again.
Why'd you tell him about our secret plan?
I don't know.
What's a life stream?
One day I'll turn on the TV and
Life
see Jesse
stream?
and all the others. It's gonna be great.
What? That's like a new term. I've not heard that before. What? Source of all life on the planet.
Can't believe that nice young girl who lived next door ran off in the night.
Probably with that punk boyfriend of hers.
She even stuck a note on the door saying, "Don't come looking for me."
That's what those 2 little kids are going to be like in the future. Side quests like that will be very important as they're one of the few ways to recharge your mana. Also a good point, yes. Because there'll be extra boxes to break and shit.
In the watch, who's like a genius cat whisperer, I hear. I wish I could conversate with the little guys.
It's Wedge. Hi, everyone.
Oh, their cuteness moves me to tears, but their fur makes my nose run.
Someone who's allergic to cats? Oh, God. There's so much world building here. I love it. And there's all of Wedge's cats. Look at them all. Look at them all. Oh, goodness.
It's just me, or there are streets around here.
No, they're all just Wedge's cats. Don't worry about it.
What canned goods?
One of the Etwell girls in Sector 8 production sent me tickets to her next performance.
Etoile? Girls? Also, I think, what is Etoile?
Canceled because of the bombing or anything.
Or is it a show? Or is that just the name of one of the shows and one of the posters that I've missed?
And she told me it was still on when I asked.
Huh.
Jake! Oh, can't you learn?
You have to treat them with kindness and respect. Were you even listening to Wedge? Hi, kitty. Wanna be my friend?
God, this game is just so good. I just love taking it all in.
Fix my house for me.
Well, pay me for it. Hired, not freelancer.
Don't you just love this experience? If none of the trains are running,
One of the kitty cats.
Did you hear that just now? I think one of Betty's cats might be nearby.
Hi, pretty cat. Meow. They are so adorable. Just the massive blue eyes with white. Very, very standout cats.
Don't take your eyes off me.
some creepy.
So while we're passing here, we'll turn the rat quest.
Finally managed to get those doom rats, huh?
Hell yeah, I
Thanks,
did.
Guys, you're the greatest.
I'm so good.
Here, I thought I might have to close up shop for good. Hey, got an idea. Hear me out. If the guy who took care of the town's rat problem told everybody where he liked to shop, well, what do you say?
Do you want to be sponsored?
While, of course.
Sponsored, Cloud. Sponsored by Item Shop.
Talk you up to Weimer and my customers, and anybody else who listen. You'll be swimming in work before you know it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay then, that's what I like to hear.
We literally don't do that
the
once.
new merc in town in my little store. I can see it now. We're gonna
Happy
clean
sparkler season. So I'm now just also noticing posters here. Items. Oh, and you've got it written in multiple languages too. I guess for tourists who come by. I imagine one of them is meant to be for people who come from Wutai. Also, I'm noticing today's menu. Soft drinks. And they call it soft drinks, like we do here. Spriker Soda Star, coffee drink, milk coconut, snack enjoy, and special day drink. Goodness. Just again, take in everything. Taking in everything. Buy one, get one free. Sweet potatoes. Order pop. Little tip jar. Still a tip jar, Clyde. Still a tip jar.
Hey, what are you doing in there?
Good.
Come on out.
Quality product makes a huge difference.
So,
I'm trying to get a cat to come out. It snatched one of my pastries and scurried in there. Will you be a dear and lend me a hand?
I don't think I get your pastry back, sorry.
Looking good. Quality product makes a huge difference.
Look at all the cats here. What time is it where I live? It is 4:55 p.m. I live in the worst time zone for streaming for people who watch from the rest of the world. It is the absolute worst. No one can ever make it to my streams properly. It is the worst time zone ever. Why am I grabbing item boxes? I literally can't use items. God damn it. Hi, putty cat. That one, like, full on hissed at me. Fuck this. Oh, you're super early in the morning. Damn. See, for most people, it's too late. But I'm pretty sure for Densha, it is very fucking late right now.
There's this one weirdo who lives there.
So yeah, no, like it is the worst time zone. Like I streamed earlier today, and by the end of that stream, people were just like, "Well, I gotta go to bed now, so it's too late." And then I'm streaming afterwards. You got more jobs for me?
Shopkeeper told me you paid him a visit.
Yeah, I did.
Thanks for helping him out. Just so happens there's another job.
Almost
I'd like
3
to
a.m.
offer.
Jesus.
Now that I know you can handle yourself in a fight.
How do you normally make
got
my
a real
streams like
killer
after
on the
work?
loose, you see.
Because right now is normally
A
when I
rabid
start my
catch dog.
after work streams.
Maybe
How the
you've
fuck?
heard people talking about it.
How the
Shimmer
fuck
Mug
do you
gone
make
feral.
it to all of them?
Last sighting was in Scrap Boulevard.
God damn it,
You're up to
Densha.
it?
I'll handle it.
You're a lifesaver.
How
Not
much
anyone
I love
else
you to
around
be here.
Stands a chance. Go get him, bud.
You woke up very early to catch my stream. Unless you just happened to wake up early and then saw my stream.
Some rabid dog is probably.
Oh shit, Angry Dog's here. I'm gonna go kill Angry Dog.
You're that, what was it?
I'm the merchant, apparently.
Don't screw this up.
Oh, come on, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. This one's the one that runs away constantly from memory. You've been up since 5 a.m.? Goddamn. I used to be the person who would either wake up super early or stay up super late, but between my absolute tiredness lately and having it, and the way I work my hours, I've gotten a much more reasonable sleep schedule now than before. My body just goes through phases of wanting to stay awake all the time and wanting to sleep all the time, and my body's currently in a phase of I'm always tired no matter what happens. So.
No turning back.
I'm a bit on the tired side right now, but that's fine.
I got this.
I should probably have left on.
You ready?
Let's do this.
Pressured. Come on, get in there. Yeah! Nice. There we go.
Give them hell, okay?
Enough. Here we go. Finish it.
Seizing the open.
Hell yeah. Flee! That's not like a special attack.
Damn it.
Flee is not like a special attack. My set schedule is screwed, and also I did skip a lot of live streams as much as I may not want to. I feel like you're still there for quite a few of them. More than what is probably healthy. Pretty new for me. I used to work as a bartender, so I slept through most of the days. Yeah, no, working in a news agency, I start days at either 7 or 8 in the morning. So for me now, it's more so go to sleep at 12, wake up at 6. Or if I'm starting at 7, go to sleep at 11, wake up at 5. Is what I generally aim for nowadays. I don't always do that, but that's the general idea of what I try to do. If I sleep for more than like 6 or 7 hours, I wake up with a rotten headache, so I try to very much limit how much sleep I do have. And also, you know, I have a lot of shit to do that I want to do.
I drove the hound into the area up ahead.
So I don't want to sleep forever all the time. But maybe the fact that most days I only get 6 or 7 hours sleep is why my body goes through phases where I'm always tired for a couple weeks in a row. Like after yesterday's stream, I was going to do a second stream yesterday, but I fell asleep afterwards and I couldn't.
Get ready.
Nice.
All set. Watch yourself.
Hang back. Here it comes. Deal with that.
Let me handle this.
My turn.
Yeah. Get in there.
Try this. Don't stop now. Let's finish this. Watch this. Finish it.
Time to end this. You ready? Gotcha.
Throat clamp. No, you don't. Oh, Jesus. I guess you do. Star shower. That was clear. There we go. Nice.
Nothing to it.
Return to Weimar? Hell yeah. I feel like doing these shortcuts, I'm getting a very different grip on how to actually play this game, and I'm doing very effective. Although Cloud took a lot of damage just then. Cloud did take a lot of damage doing that.
Whew. We owe you one.
Gotta say, I've never seen a Shinra breed like that before. Out of curiosity, when exactly did it show up?
Oh, today. The first reports came in just this morning. Why do you ask? Wait a minute. There's this crazy story about a Shinra research lab hidden right beneath our feet under the slums.
Very true.
Really? That's news to me.
And here I thought you might know something I don't. Well, I guess not.
It's a big organization. Sure, there's lots of secrets I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough. You got the bastard. That's good enough for me.
Yeah, I did. On the prowl completed.
Still can't believe how badly that mutt hurt our guys. We're getting soft. Might need a new training regime.
I mean, I did take half of my damage as Cloud, so I get it.
Thank you.
I do get it. Does Cloud have chakra on currently? He does not. He's got the healing material, but I should probably chuck on chakra. Actually, I should not replace healing with chakra. I should probably put on something else. You got 2 health ups. Get rid of one of them for chakra.
Had us scared half to death.
I might at some point in between sessions focus on making proper builds on all the different weapons for all different characters, because currently I'm kind of just fucking with whatever I've got and I'm not actually making any proper builds. I'm getting through it just fine, but it is the beginning of the game, so hell yeah I did. I'm saving everyone's business. So I should probably like make actual proper builds. Is that just the cats? Yeah. So the only other one is the factory one right now.
Hire you to babysit my kids sometime?
Hey, Tifa, baby.
Tifa Bimbi! Like, everyone just wants to flirt with her. Everyone's just flirting with Tifa. I love it. I mean, the same thing happens with Aerith when you go through town with her. Oh, they're talking about fucking over there. Do you want a piece of me? Look at the... My sword is the size of you, idiot.
Have you ever tried
Wait,
saving money?
did you hear that just now? I think one of Betty's cats might be nearby.
You mean the cat that's directly in front of me? Meow! Just runs away.
Screw this.
Return to Betty? No, not yet. We're going down this way to go to the factory.
If the planet's a living being, we should be learning more about it. Are you serious? What? You think it's all a hoax or something?
There is apparently a thing called a life stream. I feel like it's a bit reasonable to think the planet's alive.
Yeah.
Although I don't actually know what that is. It's the first time I've heard that term, so. Hi there. Got anything to say to me this time around? No. Alright. Anyone got anything to say to me?
There are monsters on the plate too, right?
Nope.
That's not fair.
Yeah, just realizing how fucked they are down here.
Around the old factories off
Because there's no monsters up there and they're just like, what the hell?
wait till the blockade's lifted.
Okay, blockade will be lifted because I'm coming in with a
Factory's
giant
off
sword.
limits.
Are you sure about that?
Factory's off limits. Drakes have been spotted inside.
Yeah, but I'm here to kill them.
Huh? Wait a minute. Tifa? Don't tell me you're here to take care of those things.
Everyone is aware that Tifa can kick every last ounce
In that
of
case,
ass.
be my guest. We believe there's at least 2 groups lurking somewhere inside the factory. Find and cull them all.
Hell yeah. Time to do some hardcore murder.
Reports said the Drakes looked like they were nesting. Need you to clear them out before they breed.
Will do. Abandoned Talaga factory. I think there's a bench somewhere in here. Would be nice to sit down considering how much health I've lost. I do have chakra and I will focus on using chakra in the next fight with Cloud, but it doesn't give you all of your health back instantly. Really? I really thought there was enemies in this very first room. Apparently there is not. Yeah, there's the bench over there. No point in opening this. I've got to stop. I know I'm not going to get anything out of that. I got to stop even trying to open those. It's quite literally pointless. There's nothing to be gained from doing that. That's giving me MP. Not that I've used any right now, but you know.
Let's end this quick.
Oh! I did fully heal at some point. Jesus Christ. Does finishing a side quest fully heal you as well? Oh, then this is going to be a lot easier than I thought it would be. If that's the case. Oh, there it is. Oh, Cloud got poisoned during that, so he did take a bit of damage. I did not realize that finishing a side quest actually fully healed you as well. Okay. That's going to make Wall Market a little less scary then. Because my biggest concern about Wall Market is how fucking long that chapter is. And that during that chapter, there is the side quest boss fights we have to do, plus Hell House. Plus the fights leading up to Hell House. And the fact that I'll be playing as Aerith, so I'll be fun. And also just, the Hell House boss fight will chew through MP because of the weakness, the way the weakness works. Chakra! Yeah, Chakra heals so little. Like, it's a free heal, so I shouldn't criticize it too much, but yeah, it is not the biggest heal in the world. Oh, Jesus Christ. I did not realize that Tifa was, messed up over here.
All set.
Actually, Cloud, fuck it. Use at least a Cura on Tifa.
That's the way to do it.
I do have to actually be careful of this stuff over time. Combat in the air could be improved. Upcoming characters could change that. I mean, Yuffie herself improves mid-air combat drastically. Yuffie in the air is more fun than any of the base game characters by far. So we at the very least know that it's possible. And I'm pretty sure I saw someone on Twitter share an interview with one of the directors or co-directors or someone who works on Remake who was saying that the whole synergy system that they made for Intergrade or the intermission stuff is explicitly because they want to test out in the future games. So the idea of getting team-up attacks with different people seemingly is going to be a thing in the future. Plus aerial combat just being improved. Because Yuffie's aerial combat's really fun. Yuffie as a character is really fucking fun in intermission. She's ridiculously good. You're like, this kind of sucks. Like, doing this kind of sucks. Actually, I don't have wind material on anyone, I don't think, so. I have fire material, so I might as well do some of that. Just get him out of the sky.
Calling fire.
Didn't even work. Wait, no, it did!
Don't overdo it.
Oh, you got out? God damn it. Fuck you! Get out of the sky, asshole! Bam! There we go. Nice.
I got this. That's it. Take the lead.
There we go. Easy enough.
No surprises there.
Well, if we're gonna get through that area, I am going to equip Arrow onto this. Tifa has like no materia equipped to her. I'm literally just going through this with bare bone stuff and it's not even that difficult. I was hoping hard mode would be a bit harder. Again, still early days. We're still very early in the game, so I get it. It's not going to be brutally difficult just yet. All right, I need the key cards. So I understand that it's not going to be brutally difficult. Oh my god, just yeah, so far. I get that. But still. It so far has not been difficult really at all. In time, I will eat my words, I'm sure. There we go.
Don't hold back.
You got it.
Where are they? There they are. Alright, I gotta actually go into this because spell's over here. Error. Bam! Jesus. And it's dead. Okay. Yeah, so that's the difference when you use a spell once.
Told you so.
Don't scrap deal or not yet? Is it a different side quest to take out the Drake that's in the other area? Shit, I didn't realize that these were two different quests. Huh, I've completely forgotten. Hoping that as well, the ability to switch between characters on the fly, the OG didn't have that, didn't even level if you didn't use them. And sometimes you're forced to have them in the party. Yet, how big is the party going to get in the future games? And how will it work during those sections? This is something I'm curious about. Because we're already at a point where we have 5 characters, including Red. And then there's also Yuffie, so long. Will you choose which party members to use during combat? Do you get to... Is it depending on the situation that it changes which one you can do? The characters that you don't have with you, like, if you're playing as 3 characters, can you have some form of ability to just, like, call in the others to do, like, a single attack? Like, use ATB to call in one of the party members who's not actively in the fight right now to come in and do, like, their support attack or their assist attack.
That's a win.
Like, literally tag them in like you do assists in a fighting game. Or are we just gonna get to the point where we have, like, 7 playable characters that we're swapping between? There is that. I assume it's using very specific builds with maxed out stats, but I saw a video the other day of Tifa beating the Y simulation in 2.5 minutes. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, you can absolutely crush this. And that's the thing, once we get towards the end of this, we're gonna have so many super bosses to take on.
Give them hell.
That is stuff that I am scared for. That I am quite scared for. Do I have to go back to all the way to Weimar? Am I going back to Weimar? No, it's the dude in the tunnel. I forgot. No spoilers, but some of the best characters still to come. No idea how they'll handle them. I mean, I already do know a number of the characters who are there because Smash Brothers spoiled it. Because all of the spirits in Smash Brothers were there for Final Fantasy VII, so in terms of who party characters will be, I've already seen it. I don't remember half of them other than Sid. I remember, wait, and the Prince Cat is one of them, I'm pretty sure. But any others, I don't remember. Although that is already a ridiculous amount of party characters, including everyone that we've seen.
Away? So, I'm never gonna see them again?
No, they just ran away from me because I was scary.
You came back! They said that a scary man was chasing them. Thank you!
A maiden's kiss obtained. Yeah.
I'll bet a lot of people are talking about you right now. There's this amazing merc who can handle anything.
Nothing I've done around here has been all that special, though.
Oh, so you want more of a challenge, huh?
Yeah, I want to kill the big thing. I know there's a big super boss, or side boss. Spoilers of how why characters are off limits, but Fire did stuff for us. Spirit Board Smash, so we've seen all the party members. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I don't remember who the others are, but I also don't remember how many there even are beyond what I'm thinking of. I think I have to hand in that one before I can do any others.
I get it now.
But yeah, like, we've got the 4 that we play as in this game. Yuffie, Red 13 is obviously one. Prince Cat, whose name I don't remember, is one of them. Sid is one of them from Kingdom Hearts, who I didn't realize was from FF7 until I saw the Spirit Board. I'm just like, oh, I knew Sid was a Final Fantasy character because of Kingdom Hearts. I didn't realize it was a 7 character.
Got rid of those drakes in the factory, did ya? What a relief. I can't wait to give my regulars the good news.
Here's how Red's gonna play.
You're the real deal, all right.
Like, they clearly didn't do Red in this because you're with Red for a handful of fights and that's it. But surely Red's going to be playable, right?
Anyway,
like, I feel like it's just they didn't want to add a 5th character to be playable in this game because it would just because the amount of development time it would add for realistically small amounts of payoff because you meet Red damn near at the end of the game. But surely Red's gotta be playable.
I know a man who's found his calling when I see one. Keep at it. I switch out my stock every so often, so drop by.
He's just talking about stuff that's not important dialogue. Almost every Final Fantasy has its own Sid, and they're all different characters. Yeah, the Kingdom Hearts version of is specifically 7's version of Sid. Oh, Sid is just a recurring character that appears in multiple of them? That I... Oh, okay. Wait, no, I am remembering this. No, I am remembering this now. Because there was an Achievement Hunter video where they were playing Worms Battlegrounds, or one of the Worms games. And one of them named all of their characters. They were the team of Sids, and it was just like Final Fantasy VI Sid, Final Fantasy VII Sid, Final Fantasy X Sid, and Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles My Life as a King Sid. No, I am now remembering this. You know, I have seen that. I have seen that. Yeah, no, I remember now.
I'm sorry, but it's outside our jurisdiction.
Show some spine!
Yes, sir! Ma'am, if you don't leave at once, I will be forced to arrest you.
Oh, yeah? Go ahead!
She just shit-talking the gods.
Tifa, you won't believe this. A cerulean drake flew in from the train graveyard, but these two clowns refused to get off their butts and do anything about it. Hey, is that? It is you, the new merc. Then maybe you can help us out. The drake is in the old telegraph factory over there. But to reach it, you'll need to get a hold of a watch security key. You should be able to find one inside one of the crates. I forget which. Just smash them all.
Now we do this again. Now I'm remembering. Generally seen as mechanical scientist of some sort, but even that's not 100% always a thing.
The merc himself.
Oh wait, no, I am also now remembering. Final Fantasy 15. Sid's a female, right? Because she's wearing the orange jumpsuit and her tits are just absolutely entirely out of the yellow jumpsuit that she has. No, I am also remembering this. I am remembering people discussing this. That 15 Sid's female. And just, again, they're just pouring out of the yellow jumpsuit. Because I've seen people cosplay it. I am now remembering things. So that's the thing, there's probably a shitload of stuff about Final Fantasy that, without being, like, told anything, I'm not going to remember it off the top of my head, but mentioning things will be like...
Let's end this quick.
it'll like bring up I'll be just like, oh wait, no, I do remember this.
That's that.
Oh dear.
It's on you.
I am very bad at dodging these attacks. I am very bad at dodging the grabbing attacks. God damn. I'm feeling I should put Star Shower over Unbridled Strength. Just because Star Shower is so ridiculously powerful. Like, because that move is so damaging, I think I should put that on there. And just remember to do the command menu for her Unbridled Strength. Because I'm going to want to do Unbridled Strength in situations where I've got the opening, like, faster than Unbridled Strength. Unbridled Strength is when I'm standing back and I've got the chance to actually pop it, so I'm going to swap that to Star Shower. Or Overpower. Nah, do that, because while she's popping off that, I have time to go into the menu to choose her next command if I do that. And I can do that way easily enough. Yeah. That was a fake out where they tried to play off that Sydney was 15 Sid, but ended up being that she's the granddaughter of 15 Sid. Oh. Oh. Damn. You're tricky. You're tricky, people. I should play 15 at some point. Again, I do want to play more Final Fantasy games. I just, you know, I have a lot on my plate at all given times because I'm really bad at going through games. I say starting Yakuza this week, but that's worth it. It's Yakuza. Chakra. There we go.
Let's switch it up.
Are you being gorged over there? For fuck's sakes! Why is Star Shower so ridiculously powerful? Holy fucking shit. Even KH Sid is an airship and a computer guy. Well, gummy ship. Yeah, he is the one who like teaches you about the gummy ships in Traverse Town. I am now remembering this. See, things will jog my memory. Hey, watch security key.
That the key?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, it is. God damn. I'm taking a lot of damage with Cloud. So I'm kind of just going overboard with attacking with him and not really focusing on defending anything. Yeah, I did not realize that completing a side quest even gives back all my MP. Jesus. So that changes this a lot, because I honestly thought that part of the difficulty of going through this mode would be I would have to go through the entire, I'd have to go through an entire chapter beating all of the bosses of all of the sub-stories with a single bar of MP. But if completing any, side quest restores your MP, it's going to be a lot easier than what I thought. I didn't realize that. That changes things until we reach War Market anyhow. War Market doesn't really have many side quests.
Focus.
Yeah, and you can't do the side quests until even after you already do Hell House. And you have to get through the entire tunnel leading up to Hell House as well. Like, and then the fights before Hell House. None of the side quests appear until after Hell House on that, so that's gonna be the hardest part.
Let's do this.
You know what, you can just cast... No, error. You know what, fuck it. We're getting our MP back after this. Just do error. Bam! Oh dear God.
Leave it to me.
Very dead! Very dead Drake. Oh my God. And once we start to climb the plate, no more after that. Yeah. Well, fortunately, there's chapters, and chapters do also give you back MP. We learned that in chapter 1 to 2 here. Completing chapters also gives you back your MP. So, like, the biggest problem is, like, I'm trying to think of how the boss fights are placed in that, but, like, chapter 17 has Genova and Rufus, and the giant tank thing, like one after the other, after the other, after the other. Like right at the end in chapter 17. Chapter 16 has a couple like annoying fights leading up to the wormipede thing at the end. That's also going to be an issue. But like climbing up the plate, I think it's just the one boss at the end, the Valkyrie thing.
And there he is. I knew you were the right man.
Certain
for
chapters
the
are going to
job.
be way harder than others.
There's no denying you're the real
Yuffie's
deal.
I'm fucking terrified
Not
of.
like these idiots with their excuses.
I'm terrified
Rather
of
have
Yuffie.
one of you than 20 of them.
Chapter
They're
2
just
for
doing
Yuffie
their
is going to
jobs.
be hell
Can't
on
expect
hard
them to be at your beck and call.
What exactly is it you're trying to say, Merc?
You need people who can follow orders, too.
I see now. Heard you were ex-Shinra. Guess I shouldn't be surprised you'd go to bat for your old buddies. Me, I'm just looking out for my people. All there is to it. Hell with you. We can take care of this town ourselves. No more mercs or Shinra. We'll build up the watch and kick you all out.
Cloud's trying to be a merc
Okay,
to make
then.
friends with everyone,
That's
and he
another
just
solid
pisses
gig
off
in the
someone
books.
right at the end of the very final
You know,
one.
the whole town is really impressed with what you've done. Keep it up, and you'll have enough work to keep you fed for a lifetime.
All thanks to you.
And don't you forget it.
So where do we get paid? The shop or something?
Yeah, but why don't we head back to the apartments first? Take a quick breather.
Which
Well,
lesson was that
look,
again?
Lesson 1. Got it? Anyway, let's go.
Always get some rest. Oh, he's giving the motorcycle sections on this playthrough? Nah. I mean, for lore reasons, I just want to see more of Roche as well. But nah, we won't skip those. There's only 2 of them. It'll be fine. Considering how much time I'm spending listening to characters, like random NPC dialogue walking through this, I don't think spending a little bit of extra time to do the motorcycle sections is that bad. That one dude hates me every time I walk past. People mentioning Wall Market and gambling there. God, the dialogue in this game is so good. Just every time I walk past NPCs, I'm just like, God, I love this game so much.
Gotten much worse near the cat cabaret.
Pipe nearby must have burst, is the theory. No one's
Cat
worked up the
cabaret?
nerve to check.
Don't know what everyone's so
We have Honeybee in. Is there a cabaret somewhere around here where everyone's focused on acting like cat girls and cat boys? Hey, and everyone's praising me as I walk past.
Word
Fuck
is
yeah.
we got rid of our oversized rat problem.
And your oversized dog and your oversized Drake problem. I got rid of all of them, actually. I'm kind of the fucking best. I'm kind of the best. Hi there.
Huh? Someone's back awful early.
We had a busy day.
Not that I mind. Would you two be dears and swap your filters out for me? I left them in your rooms.
Sure thing.
Not so fast, you. Do me a
Cat Cabaret
favor.
coming soon to
She
make us
needs a
Cabaret
friend.
Crumb. Oh god, no.
A real friend.
No, no.
We're already
This game's already Yakuza
So
enough
when
as
she
it is.
talks, are you really listening? Thinking about her and her feelings?
Trying.
Or are you just going through the motions? Go on.
Alone at last. Alone with Tifa.
Let's take care of this real quick, okay?
They really lean into what people want in this game. I
Come
love
over
it.
when you're done.
Like, this is one of the horniest games ever made on a AAA budget. And it's so incredible. Water filter, where is it? There it is. Mirrors, still shithouse. For all of the technical marvels that this game can do visually, we still can't get mirrors working. Because mirrors are some of the hardest things to get working in video games, it seems. Tifa. I'm faster
Give
than
me
you.
one sec. We'll be done in a bit.
I'm gonna troll through your shit. I can't read what that says. The writing's a bit too messy. We are music lovers. So she got at least one poster there. She's got her punching bag, her purse. I don't know if I noticed that she had a punching bag to exercise with in her room before. I don't know if I noticed that before. Very fitting that she has that.
Finally.
Sup? Take a look at this fucking video game.
So, after you left the village,
oh yeah, you were asking me about that before.
I
wanted
let
me
you
to tell
off the
about
hook before, back at the hall, but not this time.
Oh.
Well, when we were kids, everybody wanted to be a soldier, right?
Yeah, I remember they were on the news every day during the war.
Thing is, by the time I finally made it in, they didn't need heroes anymore. It was nothing like what we dreamt of. It was just working for Shinra. Just...
I'm
Something
sorry.
happened
I know
at
it's
his
a
time
touchy subject.
there. Like, there's a reason that he left and hates it. And obviously there's a lot of reasons to hate them, but...
Not exactly small talk. Especially with someone you haven't seen in a while.
He doesn't seem to care at this stage much
get
about
it.
the injustice of them, so they've done something personally. He clearly does not like talking about it.
Still,
and he's pissed
it's
off at
kinda
Shinra
funny.
for something personal.
Us going our separate ways, thinking that must be it, that we'd never meet again. And then here, of all places, we do. You know what? We should totally celebrate. Let's dress up and hit the town.
Really?
I mean, why not? It'll be fun.
Do you even have fancy clothes?
Not like fancy, but I'll figure something out. What do you think would suit me, huh?
Like, look at this video game and look at it. Like, look at how horny this game is. It's so ridiculous. Like, even her just standing there, and all of the shots of her just, like, slowly walking up to you, staring you directly in the eyes. Like, just, god damn it. This game is so ridiculous. I love it. I love it so much. Turns out military recruitment drives are bullshit. Who'd have thunk? I think he clearly does not like talking about it, and she's clearly trying to get information out of him about it. Like, she's asked about it a couple times and everything, and she's clearly trying to learn about what the fuck went down. Which, I do have to wonder, is this all connected to the fact that their hometown burnt down? Since they've stopped talking to each other, and now they're talking to each other, their hometown has burnt down. And it's not something they've discussed. So... like, if there's anything about her trying to learn about that, like, I just wonder if she's just trying to get him to, like, does she know? Has she heard about it? Is she trying to get him to admit that he was there? Like, what is going on? And I believe, based on what I've written and marked off here, Sporty is the one that we don't have currently. Also, the dialogue options have changed. This used to say mature. Did they patch that to change it from mature to refined? Did they realize that a lot of people thought that mature meant old? And not what I realized what it meant? That mature meant as in an adult? As in an outfit that shows off that you're an adult? Because the last time they saw each other is when they were teenagers. They've changed that. That might have been an integrate thing. I haven't actually done a replay on PS5. Interesting. Because a lot of people might have thought that mature meant old. But no, it meant adult. Which is why it's the sexiest outfit. Well, it's the sexy one that I always see. I've seen people post pictures of her in this outfit on Twitter. I haven't seen the sporty or exotic ones on Twitter. So, the mature one is clearly the sexy one. But something sporty.
Something sporty?
What?
I don't think that'd be so different from my usual. Be sure to pick an outfit that goes with mine, okay?
I mean, even just the camera pan. Look at Tifa's abs.
This is gonna be so much fun. You'll see.
Yeah. Maybe.
And on that happy note, I think it's time we head back to the bar. Come on.
He's opening up to Tifa a little bit
need a
here.
break?
Honestly, I'm feeling pretty good. Marl isn't always right, you know.
She totally heard what Marl was saying to him as she was walking upstairs. As because the mature refined one is the one that's essentially the same dress that she wore in Warmarket in the original game, while the other two are brand new outfits. Ah. So the new outfits aren't as sexy. Gotcha. Gotcha. So I feel bad for Aerith in this regard, because all of Tifa's just seem to be different types of sexy. Where Aerith's is just good, okay, and shit. I feel bad for Aerith. Aerith doesn't get multiple forms of sexy. Tifa does.
Hey, Marl, we took care of the filters, so we're gonna head back to the bar now.
Take care, you two. Oh, you're looking pretty chipper.
I don't feel that different.
Must be my imagination, then. Anyway, keep your wits about you, Merc. A token of my appreciation. Be good to her.
Inventory full. I was unable to get a potion. Is Marl trying to get us to hook up?
Nothing to report. Maintaining surveillance.
I love this kid.
Being a spy is so cool. Holding position.
I'm pretty sure he's still doing that shit while Yuffie's here. Admittedly, that's like 2 days later, but still.
Decided to go to the station and see if
Tifa's outfit doesn't even get any sort of different fanfare, while Aerith's outfit ranges from red carpet and fireworks to literal street animals following her. I mean, to be fair, the introduction to Tifa's outfit is her in the back of a carriage, so... And for Clouds, it's this big blowout celebration at the Honeybee Inn. Cloud doesn't have, like, different varying levels of sexiness or anything. His are just different looking dresses. They all have a similar, like, theme to them, but they look slightly different to one another.
I hope he's okay.
Stay away from me!
Hi, Johnny.
Settle down now. Get off me, assholes! I didn't do shit! Shut up, punk! Or what, huh? Screw you! Ow, ow,
What's
come
going on?
Why you gotta do me
Somebody
like
went and
that?
stole some
Just
blasting
messing
data from a
with you.
Shinra warehouse. So public security started asking questions, and you know how Johnny gets.
It's because of the reactor bombing, I bet. I could be wrong, but something tells me they're not gonna settle for just roughing him up this time.
We've got to save him, Cloud.
Is he Avalanche?
No. He doesn't really know what we do. But he has his suspicions. And he's a talker. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should go alone.
I'm coming.
Are you sure?
It's the least I can do. Lead on.
Thanks. Come on.
Alright, let's go save Johnny! Save Johnny! Everyone just being like, holy shit, Johnny. Everyone's just like, man, Johnny's fucked up.
They come in and act like they own.
Yeah, everyone's pissed off at public security.
What the hell, man? You trying to break my arm? Dragging me through the street like this is... Ow! Ooh, an unusual punishment!
God damn it, Johnny. Save Johnny, not because we like him, because it's actively detrimental to us to just leave him be. I mean, we know how this part ends.
Let's get a closer look.
Any way to treat a model citizen of Midgar?
Model citizens don't steal blasting, Agent. So why don't you tell me why your ID popped when we were going over the warehouse logs?
Huh? You got it all wrong. I've never gone anywhere near a Shinra warehouse. My ID.
Your ID was never lost, dumbass. You've never gotten you inside a Shinra installation in the first place. But don't you? We'll take all the time.
He mentioned Jesse.
I
He's
swear.
already being a dick.
All he had to do was keep his mouth shut.
Yep.
He's just yelling about
Anyway,
entrapment in
you
the
distract
distance.
the officers and I'll figure something out.
Alright, let's go save the day. But I'm not gonna get MP back from... I didn't get any MP back from the last thing that I did. Damn. I thought finishing side quest gave me MP back. I'm curious how this doesn't work.
Let
'Cause
him
I don't have any back right now.
Who are you? The cavalry?
Have I just been getting a lot of MP from breaking boxes and it's not actually completing side quests?
Hell yeah! You guys really came to save me! Ow!
What do you think you're doing?
She literally just kicked him to get him to shut up. Alright, well, time to finish this off very quickly.
It's on you.
Damn, not everyone died instantly from that. How dare you? Die, please. And dead. There we go. Oh my god, one of you actually survived. Oh, you're the elite officer. That would explain it. Star shower. And dead. Funny how Tifa said distracted and glad so immediately went murder.
Alright.
I mean, he already mentioned Jesse's name, so yeah, they kind of needed to die.
What now?
He's a talker.
Huh? Whoa. Whoa!
No!
You're not gonna... Hold up! Wait! Don't do it, man!
Jesus Christ,
You wanna
Cloud.
live? Then get the hell out of town.
You got it, boss. You ain't never gonna see my face again. I swear.
He goes running off, still
Are you
tied up
sure
and
about this?
blindfolded.
It's a big risk.
I know, but it's fine.
We can't just kill random civilians. Jesus, Cloud.
And them?
No more. Cloud, you're scaring me.
He doesn't even have anything to respond
We need
to
to
that.
go before they wake up.
These are like the few people that we didn't kill. We kill all the other soldiers, but not these three. She is suddenly very freaked out about him going, so murder? You realize how many of these Shinra guards we have killed already in this game, Tifa? Not even including the previous playthroughs, just escaping from, going into and escaping Reactor 1.
I'm worried about Johnny.
I'm more worried about us. We gotta go, right?
Right.
What?
It's just... You've really changed.
How?
You're
I
willing to
suppose
kill
it's-
people and don't care about it?
Yeah. Your eyes. They used to be less...
Angry.
It's the Mako. Soldier, remember?
Not talking about the color of your eyes, dickhead.
Right. Back to the bar.
Like, the fact that he doesn't even realize what she means there is just... He's such a dickhead at the start of this game. He doesn't even realize that what she's referring to is the fact that he looks like an angry, aggressive, brutal person who is willing to kill all the guards and Johnny. He doesn't even realize that that's what she's, like, freaked out about. God damn it. Glad you're a dick. Like, she wasn't gonna say your eyes used to be less green, dumbass. Because when you, after you said that you're sure about it being a big risk, you looked very angry and like you had an eye ready for murder.
Or not. Nothing but trash.
I reckon you could eat that rope. Do it. I'll give you $20 to eat that rope. Do it. Do it. Do it, old man. He's not doing that. Never mind.
What did they do to him?
He's fine. Did you not see him run past?
You have any idea?
Did you not see him run past? Nah. Cloud may not be traditional style of himbo, but he's certainly a variety of himbo. At the start of the game, he's not himbo because the whole idea of himbo is gentle at heart, and at the beginning of the game, he is not that. Late game Cloud is himbo. Early game Cloud is very much not.
No, Johnny. He's just exaggerating.
Is this Johnny's mom? She's in a different outfit. We can talk to
My
her.
son suddenly told us that he was going to leave town. Oh, tell me it isn't true. He can't survive out there on his own.
I literally missed her mum entirely on my last
He's a
playthrough.
headstrong boy, so once he puts his mind to something, he always follows through. For better or worse, I suppose.
I literally missed that his mum was a character the entire
My son
time.
suddenly told us. Oh, tell me it isn't true.
And your dad.
My boy up and declared he was leaving town to go on a journey. We only live once. I say while he's young, he should follow his heart, even if it means defying the man. Playing by the rules only gets you so far. Oh, I don't think I've had a chance to introduce myself yet. I'm Johnny's father. I'm sure you're terribly worried about him.
You can say
too,
another name if you
aren't
want.
you, Tifa? That's my boy. I'll have to remember to tell him that when he finally comes back home.
Don't tell him that Tifa was worried. He's already got weird ideas about Tifa
My boy
already.
up and declared, even if it means defying.
He's already got weird ideas about Tifa. You don't need to be telling him that.
What's gotten into Johnny? What did Shinra do to him?
Everyone's freaking out about Johnny.
Tifa's got a knack for serving the perfect drink. Something hard, but clean and crisp.
It's so lively today. I suppose this is what it's like when no one can get up to the plate.
When there's a shitload of people down here, yeah. Watch what's going on. Dude, you've been trying to lift this. You've been trying to lift this barrel
Reactor blew up.
the entire
He's
time.
okay. Last I knew, he was posted in Reactor 1. Haven't heard from him since it blew.
Yeah, so even characters are mentioning that it's weird that the rest of the people in the town do not care that there was an explosion up there.
I've chatted with that Barrett guy a few times. Looks like a real hard ass, but he's actually pretty chill.
And here we are. You must be
Except for when
tired.
you first meet him. When
Same
any
as
character
you,
first
I
meets
guess.
Barrett, Barrett hates them.
Could use a little something to take the edge off, right? How about a refreshing cocktail made by yours truly that you can sit back and savor?
She can't help but
yeah,
pose every
I'm
time
feeling
she says
it a bit
anything.
too. Hey, do you think you'll stick around a little longer?
Maybe. Work for a minute, build up some savings.
I see. So, what'll it be? Want to head back out for a little while?
Hey, Cloud, quick question. Other than just staying here and working for these lot, what was your actual long-term plan? Or did you not have one other than be a merc and just bounce around everywhere? Because he's saying right now his idea is build up some savings and go somewhere else. Where are you going? Do you have a plan? Or is your plan just to go around and kill as much shit as you can? I don't know if he actually has any plan at this point. Barrett's graphics area is barely skin deep, but it's enough to put off most people anyhow. His graphic exterior is sunglasses deep, because when he takes them off, it disappears.
Yeah, why not?
Well, you want to head inside?
Yes, I don't want to head in. We're done. We did all the stuff. We can head in. It's fine.
We're back.
Did you have fun?
Lots of fun.
Hey,
got up to
meet
way
y'all
too much.
downstairs.
Right now? Then the plan is...
Marlene, wanna go wait for Jesse out front?
Okay.
Looks like we're officially on for tomorrow night then. Gotta go over the details with the others.
Before you do, about my pay.
You'll get your money. So sit down and shut up until we're finished.
Goddamn,
Double
Barrett.
time, Tifa.
He does have super gentle eyes. He does. I mean, Barrett's not my type of guy. I'm not into the super big,
I'm really
rough,
sorry,
muscly kind of dudes.
but it shouldn't take much
But even
longer.
I can admit that Barrett,
In the
when he
meantime-
doesn't have his glasses on and just looks at you, is absolutely goddamn beautiful.
Grab a seat. What'll it be?
Something hard. I mean, they're just asking for it at this point, right? You've just got Tifa staring at you, standing in front of you like that, standing like this, with the phrase something hard. They know what they're doing, and there's no way that they
I don't
don't.
know. Something hard and bitter.
There's no way they don't know. Also, one of my favorite, most silly moments in this entire game so far. About to come up. Just look at the way she's watching him
Most
drink.
people would say something sweet right about now.
I'm sure they would.
But you're a more discerning customer, aren't you? In which case...
I'll shake it for 4 more seconds, and the entire drink will completely change.
Our house special. The Cosmo Canyon.
Beautiful.
Look at him trying to
I gotta
flirt.
go.
Look at him trying to flirt. Holding up the red drink, staring at her eyes, being beautiful. Look at him trying.
Enjoy.
He actually tried to flirt just there. Look at him try.
Hey, you see the news?
Hey, Jesse.
The reactor bombing was the work of the eco-extremist group Avalanche. Public enemy #1. Gets your heart racing, doesn't it? They don't know our faces, so we're in the clear for now. But we'll want to capitalize on this momentum. Speaking of which, you
A
coming
bombing
on the
every
next
2
one?
days. Let's go.
For the right price.
Oh, you can bet I'll be pushing hard for a raise. Tifa will be joining us too, but I don't know. Even a blind man can see her heart's not in it. She was never on board with the bombings, so if it comes down to do or die, if I've got to put my life in someone else's hands, then I'd rather that someone was a professional, like you.
It makes me curious, like, at what point did Tifa get involved with Avalanche? And, like, Tifa's a caring person, everything like that. You can understand her wanting to fight back against the people poisoning and killing the planet and everything like that. But I'm curious, like, because she's like, all of the others are super down for the bombings. They're totally fine with it. They're completely okay with it and everything. And she's a bit more hesitant. So I'm wondering, like, her introduction to the rest of the group and getting into this. I'm curious if there was like a difference with her, or how she went from, in the 5 years of like leaving Cloud, going from leaving her hometown to all of that happening and everything. I mean, it could very much be related to Sephiroth showed up and burned down their hometown. If she knows that the hometown is burned down, and if she knows it was Sephiroth, she could just be mad at Shinra from that, and then just met Avalanche through her being pissed off with Shinra because one of Shinra's experiments burnt down her fucking village. Like, it's entirely possible that that's how it happens. But also, how long ago did that happen compared to that? Like, she says she's been living here for about 5 years, which is how long ago Cloud left, so timeline-wise, you know. There are some things that I'm curious about in that regard, in terms of how some of the things in the past went down. Because this game very much jumps you into the middle of the story. Well, not the middle, but it jumps you with a lot of story that's happened in the past, and it doesn't explain it all, and I think that's deliberate, so...
The real deal, huh?
Look, she put it into a little
that
thing.
Girl anyway? The real deal, huh?
She put it in there, she put it on display. Aww. It was a pretty good line for the situation. It's more so his delivery and the way that he says it, where it comes across as super cheesy. He did it well. He did it well, but it still comes across as a bit cheesy, the way he said it. But like, for someone who tries to act so standoffish and everything and doesn't even... Like, when he first meets Tifa coming... Oh, God. Okay, sorry. I was fixing up my jacket. I'll quit and I'll retract.
Maybe just chill a bit.
Sorry, I was fixing up my jacket and then the game started. Sorry. Look. These buckles here, I need to really tie them down. They get very annoying when they roll around to the front. But yeah, like, when he first comes back, he barely even seems interested in talking to Tifa that much, but he gives her the flower and he gives her that line and everything. Like, it's like he's trying to fight between himself of, I don't get involved with people, I don't do any of that anymore, but I want to flirt with Tifa, though. Which, can you blame the guy? No, of course not. Look at her. There's a reason everyone on the internet's in love with her. It's because she's drop-dead gorgeous. God damn it, quit. I'm doing this until I get the best score on this. We might be here for another hour. Hard mode begins now. There we go. Alright, baby, a triple. Oh, come on, really? It feels like the aiming is even more sensitive now than it was before. Because it's at 60, or maybe because I'm using a DualShock 5 instead of a DualShock 4, it feels like the aiming is even more sensitive now than it was before. It's really is like we never left Yakuza. I mean, this game feels like Yakuza in so many ways, especially the entirety of War Market. Especially the entirety of War Market. For fuck's sakes. Ah! I cannot get this, like, this aiming down. You've got so little time to get it into the right spot. It's so hard. Are you fucking kidding me? Why can I not do this? Ah! Like, you've got to move the stick by such tiny little increments. It's so hard. It's so hard. There we go, okay. I've developed a technique. It's called holding the analog stick with my index and my thumb, so I can move it more delicately. There we go. I'm literally holding it like this to do it. So I can, like, counteract pushing it on one side with the other side to get it more delicate and straight. I forget how to actually do this. I think I need a double right now here. Yeah, and then 777. There it is! Actually got it in 6. There we go. Easy done. Yeah, that's the technique. That's the technique. Literally just hold it between your thumb and index finger, and it becomes so... and you can move it way steadier. I have worked out the technique. I did it! Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Perfect fucking score. There we go. Everyone else, get demolished. Hell yeah. Because I got 7 before, which was enough to win, but you know. Wasn't perfect, and now it's perfect. True 100%. You need to get that as well. Tifa comes back. Is clearly very fucking pissed. It didn't go well. She's not happy.
I heard
She's
you're
not
having
happy.
second thoughts.
I know we have to think big if we're going to make a difference. But not like this. I feel trapped.
If it feels wrong, don't do it.
So I understand why she feels trapped, because she understands that causing this much devastation to other people is too far, but anything less than this isn't enough to stop Shinra. So I totally get what she's feeling.
Then.
Out of all of the characters, she's the one who's the most unsure of what to do.
So, you want another drink?
She's not, like, leaning into one side as much as any of the others.
Tifa!
She's still willing to, like, she ends up going
stuff.
through with it, though. She's obviously there when we go to Reactor 5, but, you know. Out of everyone, she's the one who is the least confident in actually going through with it.
Feel free to look for work elsewhere.
Fine by me. That's how I like it. No contract, no obligation.
Figured you'd say that. Here, the rest of your payment, along with a little extra for your exemplary service.
I did do very well,
and
thank
thus
you.
Concludes our business. Gonna have to ask you to leave now. This here's a private affair.
The conversation they just had clearly did not go well because everyone's pissed, and the whispers immediately have shown up.
Sorry, I tried. We talked it
The
over.
moment that they've decided that Cloud's not in on the next job,
We
the
didn't
whispers
want
have
to put so
shown
much
up.
on you. This is our fight.
Jesse, what's the holdup?
Be right there.
No, they
No
just don't
hard
want someone who's not a
feelings, huh?
believer. Because they
It's
worry that
fine.
he's not going to go through with it at one point.
Let's talk more after I'm done here, okay?
Really, it's fine.
Come on, Jesse, I'm dying here.
I'll catch you later. Sorry to keep you thirsty boys waiting.
I mean, they're in the same room as Jesse and Tifa and Barrett and Cloud. Avalanche! Look, there's physical distance between them to represent the emotional distance between them. It's symbolic and shit. Yeah, she did not come over and sit on the chair next to us. She did not sit on the chair next to us.
More reason to live it up now.
Yep.
Like, you didn't even finish your drink. You said it was so good, you didn't even finish your damn drink.
Long since we did this.
Not since we went on that all-night bender after HQ gave us the boot.
They did not give us the boot.
It was an amicable separation.
Just thinking about it's making me mad again.
Can't believe it's already been a year. I don't know how we managed.
Well, I do. It was you guys.
They've been
going
separated from
above
HQ
and
for a
beyond.
year. Holy shit, I did not realize it was
No
that
need
long.
for that, boss. We all knew what we were signing up for.
Yeah, but when shit hits the fan, it's good to know you in my corner. End of the day, you're all I got.
Happy to look out for you, like I know you'll look out for me.
So long as someone looks out for my stomach.
Tifa's got you covered there.
As a friend or as a cook.
As if you really gotta ask.
Hey, little guy, you need anything?
Oh, that tickles!
I guess it is kind of obvious.
You know, it'd be really cool if we could do this again tomorrow night.
Oh, we will. Avalanche!
Avalanche! You heard him, it's on for
Why
sure.
not every night?
They're all meant to be friends and they haven't had to sit down for a drink together in so long? God damn.
Don't take this the wrong way, but right now I need to spend time with the gang. We'll talk later. I promise.
Okay. So.
When the job's done, we're done. Your words. So what? Now you give a shit about the cause? Oh no. You better not be about to ask for more money. So what?
I know.
Don't take this the wrong way.
Got to exhaust all the dialogue with all the characters.
Don't take this the wrong
Just to make sure. Just to make sure.
But he was afraid we'd lean on you too much if we took you along.
Because there won't be a time where you can't, and you need to make sure you can do it on your
We're
own.
all pushing real hard for you, you know?
If only one of you didn't want me there, it doesn't feel fair that I'm not there.
But he was afraid we'd...
It feels unfair if it was 4 against 1 that I'm not with you.
I'd offer to share, but, you know. Let me treat you to dinner at my place. I can introduce you to all my cats.
I thought you didn't like stamp stuff, but you're eating stamp food there. What the hell?
Bet you could use a bite to eat too, huh? I'd offer to share.
You've literally got stamp snacks or whatever the fuck it is you're eating on the table there.
Boss man wasn't having it. Could get pretty dicey out there.
You've literally got stamp
Can't expect
snacks.
time.
Look at them. And a bunch of Pocky, or is that straws? Along with popcorn and I'm assuming cheese fries. And everyone's got some beer. Alright, well I guess I'm out of here. Bye everyone. I love this moment here. Because it makes you think that Cloud's about to immediately betray them, but he doesn't.
Shut up and wait. We'll find him soon.
What's up with them?
Man, seems like the boss always gives us the most shit-tastic assignments.
Guess that's why we're paid so damn much.
Shit-tastic.
What
Hey,
are you
ass
looking
faces.
at? Who we got a problem?
Yo, sup?
Hey, brother. You from around the way?
I guess.
No big man with a big gun strapped to his right arm? Heard he set up shop somewhere in the neighborhood.
That depends.
Ah. Clever. Smell an opportunity to make some scratch, do you?
500.
200.
3.
Whatever, man. Let's find somewhere quiet to talk. Walk with me.
Like, they make you think that Cloud is immediately going to betray them for money, but he doesn't.
Got something to say? You looking at me?
He'll be fine. Are they gonna recruit him?
Move it! I said move!
I like everyone's just like, oh shit, are they gonna get their hands on the merc? Fuck.
Look at all these assholes staring at us.
Jeez, I wonder why they're doing that. I wonder why they were all staring at you. It's not like you're being a bunch of dicks parading yourselves through the middle of town.
Word of advice, Blondie. Don't piss off my friend here. You'll be real sorry.
Unless you got some
And people
kind of
warning
death
me as I'm walking past.
I
Don't
guess.
piss them off. Their boss is powerful and awful.
After you, brother. And don't worry, I ain't the backstabbing type. Most days.
Like, people are literally warning me or warning, like, their friends maybe as they walk past. Don't piss them off. They're Corneos, man.
Spill it. You know where the bastard's hiding, don't you?
I told you before. That depends.
Oh yeah? You wasted my time.
Shinra's time, you mean?
Like, you can immediately tell.
Shinra knows better than to stick its nose in my boss's business.
Like I give a shit.
Fuck you. It sure seems like he only barely doesn't betray them. But he doesn't. He's a nice guy. Like, he can immediately just be like, no, I'm not gonna betray them because you fuckers are probably with Shinra, and fuck Shinra.
Goddamn! Horses to my belly!
Big man with a big gun for an arm, right? Why do you want it?
Oh shit, there's dialogue. There's actual dialogue of just, like, them talking to each other during the fight. Ow! Okay, they're actually doing a number on me. They're not dying as instantly as I'd like them to.
What the steady?
Come on, try and do something. Also, they're all sparking with red energy, and I don't know what happened when they did that. It's probably something in the SS. Oh, yeah, they drink a concoction to make themselves more powerful or something. Alright,
No holding back.
They're actually relatively tanky. Like, they do just kind of stand there and don't... And, like, once they take the concoction, yeah, they kind of just stand there just tanking everything.
Brace yourself.
There we go.
So if they weren't Shinra, then... Not my problem. Lesson 1 for life on the ground floor. Get some rest.
Go back home and rest yourself up. Pardon me.
Oh, not bad, Merc. We owe ya. There might be more on the way, though, so watch your back.
Everyone knows I kicked their ass. Fuck yeah, I did.
Saw some real weirdos earlier. Pretty sure those freaks have been here before.
Yeah, they were flirting with people up here.
The finale's a touch different, but if you see it for yourself, you'll understand.
A whole bunch of the dialogue has seemingly changed. Oh no, some no, it is the same.
Thanks to the awesome.
Hey, and people are talking about the Merc. Brave is really effective for being your freebie skill. Yeah, you just start with it and it's just always just a good damage dealer.
More than a little.
Apparently it was done by a terrorist.
It's also the only skill that actually works on Rufus later on. It's a good skill. It's a good skill. Ever so reliable. Hey, Jesse!
Welcome home, honey. Took your sweet time. Psych.
Jesse, why are you into him?
Are you gonna let me in so we can talk in private?
Every single time she tries to flirt with him, it is so exhausting for her. Why is she into him? I mean, other than look at him. Other than that.
Guess I'll get right to the point then.
Huh. What have you got there?
An apology for not getting you on the mission. Or not. What do you think it is?
Payment for a job.
Proposition.
Nailed it in one. Gonna have to ask you to keep all this a secret from the others, though. It's a personal matter. Something I need to sort out tonight.
Tonight?
Tonight. You and me, together. I want you to come with me to the Sector 7 plate.
So it is 7 plate, yeah.
I'll give you the details on the way.
That's fine by me, but don't you have a pretty big day ahead of you?
I do, but if I don't deal with this now, it's only gonna get harder. Anyway, I can count on you, can't I?
Oh.
A down payment.
More healing materia.
Doubt we'll be back before morning, in case you were planning on traveling light. Make sure you've got everything you need before we leave. I'll wait here.
Well, because I know once we talk to her and continue on with everything, it immediately goes into the next chapter. We haven't technically finished this chapter yet, but I know talking to her immediately skips us to the next chapter. So, I'll leave it here, because once we talk to her, we then do the whole bike scene, fight at the top. It does it all instantly, so we'll leave it there. I'm gonna have to take be more careful of my health in hard mode. Like, the fights are still easy in terms of killing the enemies, but I am taking a fair bit of damage. I'm taking just as much damage as before, but I now can't go into my items and heal in between fights. Because I was taking a lot of damage before. I spent several times in the base game just healing myself with dozens of potions in between fights, so I do need to be more careful about actually mitigating damage. I've kind of, all of the things that I fought in this chapter, I very much just focused on killing them as fast as I could, which just resulted in taking a lot of damage that I could have been blocking to avoid. So, it just, for the time being, it's fine what we do, but it is something I do need to be careful of. Also, if I remember, before the next session, I'm going to go into all of this and actually make settings and everything. And if I can go and talk to Chadley, I might just reset every weapon and start from scratch on building them all up with the actual skill points. That will be more useful. I might be able to go talking to Chadley. She said, keep up, like, do all the things that you need to do before we go. So I'm assuming she'll let me walk past and go do other stuff. Maybe, maybe not. Hard to say. But I'll end it here. Thank you all so much for watching. We might get 2 chapters done next time, because the next chapter is relatively short, because it's just going fighting them. And then the next chapter after that is what, the going through the train line, gunning up to the Sector 5 plate. And then after that is actually going across the sun lamps, and then after that's the actual reactor itself. So I could do the next 2 in the next session, and the next 2 in the session after that, I guess. I guess that would work. We'll work it out when we get there. Point is, that's all for now. And next time, you know, we're going to blow Jesse's mind by definitely perfecting the motorbike riding sequence on hard mode. A thing that I had to try for several hours to get that trophy on normal mode. We'll definitely crush it in one go instantly on hard mode. We're definitely not going to fail just surviving in as a whole and have to redo it again. That definitely won't happen. Nah, no way. So until then, this is version 2. Signing out.